So if you're wondering what the difference is between me in the Nirvana and Fire video and the me in this video, it's just that I've had nachos. Now, as some of you know, I am a part of an all-black D&D group called Historically Black Dice. And while we're not necessarily public, I do release our occasional bits here and there. You'll find some of them on the channel, and if you're familiar with my TikTok, you've seen them as well. D&D just means a lot to me in general. Back when I first moved here, I was having some falling out with family. It was just a very emotional time for me. So after a particularly harrowing Christmas, I decided that I was gonna get out of the house. I was going to go do something, make myself feel better. So I went to a tabletop gaming place that was pretty well known in my neighborhood because somebody was leading a game. Well, it turns out that that game was a kid who didn't really know what he was doing, but he was trying his best, and the older people were helping him out. And then this guy, tall, white, brown hair, beard, walks up to him and chats the kid up, sees that he's really struggling because the kid's like really embarrassed. He really tries to help the kid out, and he sits down at the table, and the two of us strike up a conversation. We finish the game a couple of hours later. He says he has a group that meets every Wednesday, and they are just starting a campaign. And I ask very meekly, read desperately, didn't really have a lot of friends as I had just moved to the city. I was like, well, can I join you? And he basically said, yeah, come meet us on Wednesday. It'll be great. That is how I met my current boyfriend of 3 years. I have been playing D&D quite religiously and with the same group of people, albeit with a little bit of variation, ever since. Tabletop gaming in general has really helped me find my place, not just in the internet community, but where I live. Now, for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress, and your resident lunatic. And today we are watching episodes 1 and 2 of VOX MACHINA. Finally! I'm so sorry I let it go on for this long. Don't know what happened after Arcane. I don't know why I couldn't just pick up a second series after that. Not for lack of trying. I did a video with Advent Children. I lost faith in it halfway through. Even did a whole Arcane retrospective, which I also lost faith in halfway through. I don't know what was wrong with me. There was just a lot of delays on what should be my new Friday video. And when this show came out, all the emphasis, I was like, I want more adult animation. I want more adult animation that isn't comedy, that isn't a sitcom. I want more adult animation that has to deal with action and adventure, something along the lines of Castlevania, of Arcane, anything. I finally found VOX MACHINA, and for a minute, I actually had no idea that it had to deal with Dungeons and Dragons. I never actually watched an episode of Critical Role. I believe maybe when they came out with season 2, I tried once or twice, but I never quite got there. It didn't quite click with me like the Adventure Zone clicked with me. I fell in deep with the Adventure Zone. Don't know why. I don't know what made the Adventure Zone so different from Critical Role and High Rollers and all the live play podcasts that came after that. One, that's not for lack of trying, and two, it's not because I don't like the people that are involved. Matthew Mercer is among one of my favorite voice actors of all time, and you know how I feel about voice acting. I just don't know why I could never get into it. So I am going to use this show as an opportunity to basically see what I missed. Now, do I think the Adventure Zone balance arc needs an animated show after this? Maybe, but most of all, I'm just really excited to see finally what a D&D campaign looks like when it's animated as a full comprehensive story and not a group of people bouncing off of each other. When you get a really good D&D campaign, you know, a really good one, you wonder what kind of book would this make? What kind of show could this make? Now, more often than not, you are RPing with people like you did a la Gaia Online. It basically is that. And while you think in the moment it would make like a great book or show, it really wouldn't, because you don't have that additional element of being able to bounce off of each other, to be able to build onto the story as you go, instead of planning it bit by bit like you would need a story. There are a lot of people who consider themselves pantsers when they write, and it's still not the same thing. You are still in control of the sole story. It doesn't change via a flip of the dice or, you know, someone deciding to say something they shouldn't have or say something they should. So you really miss that element of spontaneity. I would love to see how a D&D campaign looks through the eyes of this show. Unlike my Chinese drama videos, I am actually going to watch 2 episodes back to back, and then I'm going to discuss them. The reason why I like to break up the episodes in the Chinese dramas I like to watch is because there are some subtleties in the Mandarin language and just in Chinese culture in general that can get lost in translation, and I try to elucidate those as much as I possibly can. But this time around, it's gonna be kind of like Arcane. I want to have as much ammo as possible to be able to analyze these characters, the narrative structure, because I'm still really curious how a campaign translates into a comprehensive TV show. I will not be breaking in between episodes for this particular reaction. As people who probably already know the story and have already seen this, you probably really would just like to get to the brass tacks of what I think of the show. And honestly, I agree, because unlike with Nirvana and Fire, where things have to be carefully analyzed to be kept up with, this seems to be more dedicated into telling a character-driven story that's also slightly driven by chance. Also, because the episodes are much shorter than the C-dramas, so I feel like this would be the best approach. I might not do this with future shows. Now, without further ado, because I've made y'all wait long enough, we are going to put on our headphones, and we are going to commence with the drama, my friends. Okay, so from here on out, the episode audio is going to be, like, really loud. I don't know how it happened, and I can't fix it, but my voice sounds drowned out compared to the episode audio. However, I know you guys wanted this, and I am going to find some way to make it good. Don't worry. But I did want to give you guys a heads up because it's going to sound like I am screaming over the audio. Hang on. Okay, that's full screen. All right. Nope, we're gonna do this.
Ready to face this evil.
They're all about to fucking die. Because those aren't the people that are on the cover. There he goes. Bye, y'all. One thing I have noticed about Amazon shows, especially animated Amazon shows, is they are quite bloody. Like, spectacularly so. This isn't a bad thing. Gore isn't my thing. I have said this on many occasions because I am a wimp. It's specifically Amazon. And I remember I asked my dad to, like, what did he think of the show? Because I know he watched it. The minute they start spraying blood everywhere, he checks out. Honestly, I'm kind of the same way. So let's see if I stay interested enough to sort of deal with that. It doesn't bother me as long as the story is good. I mean, I got through all of Castlevania, so...
I propose we attempt to capture the beast and use it as a weapon against our enemies.
I must object,
why do they always have to do the drow dirty?
We don't even know
like
what
that?
the creature...
Bring me the greatest band of mercenaries in all of Taldori!
Grog wins! Again!
Oh, I already like him!
I think we should go to another...
Yep, nope, there she goes.
Watch it, bitch!
Oh!
Hey!
The greatest band of mercenaries in all
Everyone
the realm.
in this group is really hot.
VOX MACHINA! What a fucking joke!
Okay, we gonna beat the asses.
Let's keep too weak to tickle your own pickle.
Are you offering to help?
Yeah.
I'm so sexy is as sexy does, y'all. Percy's like, I ain't bothered with this. See, character establishing moments like this are so great. All on him. Gross!
Good boy, Trinket!
Trinket! Aww.
Percy, the hell, man? If you want to join in, you gotta ask first.
Scanlan, I should have known. Could you put on some pants and help us?
To be fair, Percy, you didn't help.
What is that gnome doing with my daughter?
It's probably best you don't know.
Oh, Minotaur's pissed. Oh, there you go.
Does this mean we're officially banned from every tavern in Amman?
We got no money, no place to live, and fuck all for prospects.
I mean, that's pretty much average go for most D&D campaigns when they start out.
Maybe we could try doing some good this time?
Why?
I mean, Vex and Vax only care about themselves.
Well, fuck you.
Why are we even together.
You kind of got no choice at this point.
Okay, we'll take you in, but the bear waits outside.
Aw, not Trinket. Be nice to Trinket.
Send another guardsman straight away.
Good job, Grog.
The man with the fat purple hand. My music's a jam.
I see
going ham,
Scanlan
can't
is
stand it, get
easily
some
the
more.
heart of
I
the
get
group.
I think
And she's still pukey.
Give the council a moment to discuss your curious group.
These
You
people
can't
are all
be
gonna
seriously
fucking die.
considering them for such a crucial
It's-
task.
Yeah, Scanlan is easily
Yeah.
the heart of the group.
Doubt it.
Very well.
Ooh.
You're hired.
No, pause. See, this is one of the reasons I always play Drow Elves. Because they have such a bad reputation, and for like no reason other than they just look weird. And, you know, as someone who is a part of a group of people who are often considered bad because they look different, I identify with them and I play them every chance I get. No, I'm serious. Oh,
Can you mind your business for once, gnome?
he's a gnome, not a halfling.
So it's coin over character.
Listen, we're gonna get it done. Like, we don't have to have a reason to suit your needs.
You'll be back to pick us up later, right?
That remains to be seen.
Would you bless our house? Protect it from this evil.
A blessing? Yeah, sure. No problem.
Very nervous
May
cleric.
the-
Unsure
sure
clerics
you're a
are my
holy person?
favorites.
The magic's all in the fingers, kid.
Oh no. No, don't get close to the child. That means he's going to die. Last time I saw a young child who was enamored with an adult in a show like this. Seismanos. I'm talking about Seismanos. Yeah, he got fucking
Get out of
crushed
here.
with impunity.
Trinket found something.
Like, demolished. I don't want that to happen.
Get the fuck out.
Ranger before, so I don't know if this is like, oh. I was not, oh. Save Trinket, save the bear.
We fight.
Frog, honey.
Brave asshole.
Sorry. Okay.
Come on, it's like, we don't have time for PTSD, honey. We're gonna die.
Did I just make it worse?
Yes.
Except we didn't die. Because of you, Keyleth.
Yeah.
Really took a lot out of me.
I got you.
Aw.
Thanks. You can put me down now.
Oh, yeah.
I immediately ship it.
All right. We didn't sign up for certain death.
You
Must-
did.
You don't understand, Percy. I felt it there too, at the palace.
You're just telling us this now?
Yeah.
Are you sure
Okay,
that's all?
we didn't
know.
have time for Keyless
Someone on the council
PTSD.
must have been in contact with
like,
the dragon.
so it's kind
I
of
don't know,
difficult
but
to also allot
I'm
yours,
sure
Vex.
it was real.
They're gonna go back to the village. You don't do spiders in this house. But if this has anything to do with that dark elf, it's definitely foreshadowing. Yep, I told you.
All of them.
I told you. Take a character that doesn't give a shit about anybody but themselves and give them a child. That child is probably either going to be a main character or is going to die. Oh, she tried to protect the little boy.
Please.
Shit.
Wait, Keyleth is a druid. Can't
can't
she
do it.
heal? He kept it.
We could have stopped this. Should have.
Could you have?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified out of my mind. But I'm in.
I feel like that's a natural state for you, Keyleth, honey.
Feeling things. On the inside, they don't feel right. So yeah, I'm with you. What was?
Never
Mind.
mind.
I really like. Why?
Doing this.
Why is he so attractive? I can dig it. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm into it. Whenever it decides to load. We gonna. There we go. Okay, cool.
No matter the danger, victory is ours if we fight
Okay,
with
so you're
honor
immediately gonna
and
die.
raise our swords on high.
You heard the general.
A storm
He's not
is
down,
blowing
so
through
we're gonna see how that turns out.
Ready to catapult!
Come on, do some Skyrim shit. No, why'd you cheer? Stop that! Swear to God. There you go, I'm with her. Ooh. Oh. let me get a minute. Let me get a minute. I got a call. Got a phone call. Ugh. Whew. Let's keep going. The animation for this is beautiful. Oh my god. Why is he so attractive? That's not right. Oh, I like this. And the animation is so good! I like this. I like it a lot.
But to my experience, dragons are fiercely intelligent, calculating creatures. Their machinations run deep.
Better get Nezha. Somebody dial up Nezha. Somebody go get him.
We don't know the meaning of the word.
Well, I certainly don't.
Oh.
Sovereign?
Sire, you know as—
I have made my decision, Lady Kima.
Ooh. Oh, see? See? Trinket is just like that. Trinket deserves love and respect and to be cherished because Trinket is a good bear.
I didn't catch anybody's name.
Same, Grog.
With the way that man dotes on you, I'm sure you can work something out.
Ooh.
The rest of us—
Not gonna lie. Vex is super hot. Vex is like really hot.
Don't stop. I can't take it.
Are you exes?
So,
or friends with benefits? It's giving friends with benefits.
Hi, still here. Is there any way to stop them?
honestly,
Please flirt when I'm not in the house. Thanks.
Kill a dragon. The worm shall only
Poor
find—
Pike.
You owe me more than that, my handsome half-elf.
All right, you two, for
Oh, and the wink. Vax gets around. More than Scanlan, apparently.
It's that thin-lipped crypt keeper. Come on. Skanky goat groper is up to no good.
He is a very verbose,
get the others.
verbose gnome.
No, I'm not going on a food run, dummy.
Aw,
Please.
get him some food.
So good.
What if I heat the metal and melt the lock?
You know, that's not how that works, honey.
Can you people do nothing right? It's just a damn door.
The bane of any D&D group is friggin' doors. Aw, I know that pain, Grog.
I bet Vince is here to assassinate his ass.
And no, I bet Krieg is in on it.
Why don't you? And that sword isn't to murder General Krieg with either, right?
No, Krieg is in on it. Don't be racist. See? This is what you get when you profile the Dark Elf. He is a blonde man with a square jaw and an Amazon show. He's evil as hell.
Quite the keen observation, Scanlan. Door.
Why is he so attractive?
Oh,
should have been obvious.
Can we at least try?
Can we at least go already?
Like, can we do the damn thing?
You know what, guys? Good luck. I'm just gonna keep a lookout.
Get your ass in here.
Buddy, we could be drunk for weeks.
Happy Pike is a good Pike.
Those are pretty.
Keyleth, honey.
Ominous.
Keyleth, honey. Don't touch it. You did that.
I think I did that.
Yes, you did. Oh, he is the dragon. Cool. Cool. Excuse me. Let me turn down the episode audio a little bit. No! Oh!
We can't do shit if it's in the air.
This is actually quite action-packed. I really like this.
So what do you want us to do? Run out and yell, "Hey, Dragon Man! We don't know what the fuck we're doing."
Actually, yes.
Preening, pea-coated peacock and a witless goon.
Listen, that preening, pea-coated peacock is hot.
You are nothing but
I have to say, the dragon design is cool as hell.
impossible.
Wow, you were fooled by an illusion, my dude? Come on, Keyleth, I believe in you, honey. Ooh, who is that? Scanlan. See, Scanlan is clearly the heart of the group. Rage? That's perfect! Oh.
Fuck this day.
I might not like Vax as much as I like Percy, but he's absolutely a mood. Aww.
Honorary members of the Council of Taldori.
Honorary.
These? Parchment? Where's our reward?
You're holding it. The deed to your new keep here in Imar. We need our protectors close at hand, too.
Sister, we have a home.
Aww. Aww.
I'm ruining a moment.
Yes.
Aren't I?
Yes.
Yep, I'm just gonna
Read a room.
In fact, several dignitaries should be on their way as we speak.
Judging by that sunset. Oh. You looking kind of rough, buddy. You alright?
Well, ain't this a lucky night?
Oh, all these thieves about to fucking
like
die.
royal-
Death. So I think we have our villains, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'll give it that. It's pretty good. So overall, that was pretty good. It was very enjoyable. You guys know me by now. You know I'm not a huge fan of stuff that's overly gratuitous, and I will say Vox Machina is a little bit gross. It's a little bit gross, and it's not just the blood, it's not just the gore, but it's also the vomit. There's just a lot of puke. I'm just not a fan of it in general, but overall, as someone who really loves playing D&D, that it is definitely a very loving tribute, not just to the game, but to the podcast itself. I've never watched an episode of it, but I can tell the people who made the show really loved the characters, or at least it was probably made, I want to say in junction with, but I'm not super sure, in junction with the people who played those characters in the game. So probably Matthew Mercer, Taliesin Jaffrey, I want to say Laura Bailey is a part of Critical Role, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, I am in front of a computer, I could easily look it up, but guessing is better. Overall, a very enjoyable show. It's very much giving adult Avatar: The Last Airbender. I would love to see another show like this, to be honest. I do feel like eventually, if they make more of these, being within the confines of the D&D rules is going to be more restrictive than it is liberating. But for now, I think they found a really good balance, and I'm actually really enjoying the show. Hopefully, there will be no more long breaks with this. I'm hoping. But the next Read Aloud stream is this Friday at 1 p.m. That is May 6th. And we will be hopefully getting closer to finishing up the first part of Faraway Wanderers. I don't think there are any more series that are on the chopping block so far. I think the only one that I've got coming up is Our Flag Means Death. Regardless, that is everything. So please, if you like this video, please subscribe if you would like to see more. You can find me on every piece of social media: Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and Tumblr. Wait, I said that backwards. Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and Twitter, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. And without further ado, stay weird, lovelies, and happy eating. Little known fact about these beanies that I wear is that they're silk lined. So usually at the beginning of every day after I get back from the gym, I'll put in leave-in conditioner and I'll put these beanies on to insulate it, keep in the moisture, because I'm already losing my hair as it is. So I'm trying to keep what little I have. If you're wondering if I am filming this the same day as my other Nirvana and Fire episode, the answer is yes. There is a reason for that, I hope. Ironically, I actually have a D&D game tonight. It was delayed an hour, that's why I feel like I have time to film this. But I can tell you, I am very much looking forward to what's going to happen after this video as well. I made hot and sour soup. I'm gonna have a great night. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's got noodles, spicy noodles. That's the good shit right there. Now, for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress, and your resident lunatic. And today we are watching episodes 3 and 4 of Vox Machina. Now, I have to apologize for the first episode of this series. I don't know what happened with the audio. It will not be like that from here on out. I will be going back to my old editing ways. It saves time, but what's the point of saving time if it's not going to be work I'm proud of? You know what I mean? In our last episode, we were introduced to the titular Vox Machina, a band of mercenaries who come from a whole bunch of different backgrounds. Some of them seem to have known each other for a very long time, others a little less, and some of them seem to have joined because they had nowhere else to go. But either way, they are together now, and they are some of the worst mercenaries in existence. They're kind of aware of this. They kind of cause trouble wherever they go. They've been kicked out of every tavern. They're very self-aware because that's just who they are. In our last episode, the group went up against a dragon, specifically a blue dragon that was disguised as one of the major dignitaries in the city that they were working for, and that city has offered them a home in response. So they will be staying in this city for the time being. That's gonna be interesting because these people have never been respectable. Now, this show seems super fun so far. I do have some gripes here and there though. One thing I have always wondered, and maybe I'll make a video about this later, I don't know, I'm not really a video essay person, but I might make one because I do have a question. Does adult animation have to be so gross? Because the show isn't bloody as much as it is gross, and while that doesn't necessarily bother me per se, I mean, the vomit bothers me, but it always bothers me. I don't know, something specifically about the Amazon originals that have to do with a lot of blood and gore and bodily fluids, I wonder if that's super necessary. Now, if I could be honest, even though it's not to my personal personal taste, I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking it does kind of have to be a necessary evil if you think it's evil at all, because you need some way to differentiate yourself between Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, because there's a lot of things in Adult Swim that I don't think are adult animation per se. I think they can still very much be considered YA or cartoons. Yeah, adult animation does kind of need to be a little gross, although it's not necessarily to my taste. Now, as someone who is a complete outsider to the Critical Role, like, fandom or whatever, I can say that I am catching on quite well. I already see some of the characters as endearing. I do want to say something, even though I didn't say this in my first video. Please don't spoil this show for me. Please don't spoil me with details from the podcast. Be mindful, okay? I would really like to experience this without knowing how it, begins and ends. Like in my previous video, you're gonna see this giant obstruction because I am trying very hard to rehydrate. The gym was quite rough today. I'm tired and my back hurts. Regardless of that, I don't really have much in the way of predictions. What I think is probably going to happen in this show is that we are going to have a lot of character specific episodes in the first season, but then after we have those character and backstory specific episodes, we are going to find an overarching story is what's going to be like the end all be all. I mean, I reckon this show is going to have 3, maybe 4 seasons. Out of all of the wisecracking a D&D campaign group does, and all of like the little details here and there that people put in, and the going back and forth and ad-libbing and playing in between each other, I feel like without all of that and just streamlined, this series isn't going to be very long, because we all know that initiative, when you have it, takes hours, and fights in a TV show take minutes. So I feel like this series is maybe gonna have 3, 4 seasons if it's lucky. Now, with that being said, I feel like this show is very true to the spirit of D&D. Specifically, people from all sorts of backgrounds, from all sorts of places, getting together to accomplish a common goal, and then developing a sort of camaraderie, and ending up with a history together, whether that ends up being good or bad. I mean, in my personal life, ended up being really good because I ended up dating my dungeon master. Now, with that being said, we are gonna go ahead and put on our headphones and enjoy the drama. This episode said that it had a lot to do with Percy, and I don't care what anybody says, Percy is fine as hell. I don't care if he's 2D, that man's fine as hell. I've never been much for Amazon Originals until now. Okay, that's Percy. Oh, Percy had a very happy family. Loved his mother very much, it seems. Oh, Christ. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Percy, honey. Y'all right? You good? See, I knew it. I knew it. Dark and terrible past, because he's got the black coat and the face.
Is there any other kind?
Ooh. Damn.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh my God. Same. Like, ugh. Stop.
7 to 2.
I'm simply suggesting you could all benefit from some well-practiced restraint.
I don't think that's their problem.
Maybe you should cut loose once in a while.
I don't think you want him to do that.
Fucking door. These hinges are rusted. Grog, give it a little shove.
Honey, you might want to stand back.
Sovereign Uriel expects you at his dinner.
Uriel.
Oh, shit, that's
Interesting that they chose the name of an angel.
A proper protocol and civilized conversation.
I feel like that's not gonna happen, Purse.
Want to be my date? I promise to be on my best worst behavior.
Oh, I'm okay.
Lady Alora,
Aww.
we appreciate the
They're
gravity
adorable,
of the
though.
situation. Present ourselves with the utmost dignity.
Are you sure about that?
You have my word, nothing will go wrong.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why did you say nothing would go wrong? Percy, you're like a harbinger of doom, my guy. Oh. Scanlan, please.
Sorry.
I feel like Keyleth would be right at home.
Must be checked.
Yep, there they go. All the weapons.
VOX MACHINA, champions of justice, hunters of dragons, destroyers of chastity.
Oh, do not.
Follow my lead for formal greetings and...
No, they don't give a shit.
Or, do whatever. This is fantastic. Diplomats are here from all over Tal'Dorei. Fort Daxio, Kaimor, Westrun, even...
Bit stuck up, aren't you, Purse?
Lord Silas and Lady Delilah Briarwood.
Oh, okay, you don't like them. I get it. I heard the musical flourish. Oh, You're terrified of them. Oh, they're the people that killed your family. Vex is like,
what's wrong?
What just happened?
Took everything from me. What do you want us to do?
Oh, they at least, hey, they're gonna stick up for their friend. That's good. I like that.
Okay. My safe word's mommy.
Scanlan, no.
Has the squirts.
I see. Delightful.
She's just like, oh god, these people are gonna make me lose my fucking mind. Sitting right across from them. Oh my god, Purse.
Shit's about to get real.
Thank you, Grog. Do they not recognize
Nothing
him?
like a
Or
dragon
do they
attack
recognize
to
him
bring
and they
us all
just
together,
don't
eh?
care?
He said the Briarwoods took everything. What does that mean?
I'm thinking he's about to go Edelgard von Restfelg on these people.
Then punch him in the face. See what happens.
Grog, no.
Also, like, give him a minute. These people are not trained psychologists, nor are they very patient. You know who Vex and Vax remind me of? Jackal and Hyena from Gargoyles. That's who they remind me of. It's been bothering me for weeks. Well, more like days, because I only saw this last week. Still.
I've heard dark rumors about Whitestone.
Oh!
They say no one travels in or out of your lab.
They have
Lies
Whitestone.
spread by drunks and knaves.
You won't need to do that.
You are right. There's no need.
Okay, nobody saw that? I was about to say, Caleb was like, ain't nobody saw that shit?
Have we met before?
Oh no. She's about to rub some nuclear grade salt into this man's wounds.
Those are beautiful beads. I have a set just like it, you know.
Yeah, Scanlan is very much the emotional heart of the group, and I would actually say that that's also true for Vax as well. Holy Christmas. Oh, I want some lemon meringue pie.
Have you heard how we became caretakers of Whitestone?
Yeah, she's about to. Oh,
The official
she's
story is
really
that the
about to
city was
fuck with
administered
Percy's
by the
head.
Dorolo. They abandoned their people to rot.
Oh, she did that on purpose, and now everyone's gonna think he's an asshole. Y'all didn't have to do my boy like that.
Percival, darling, what did we say about emotions?
I mean, you just killed the dragon because you have something against the creature that killed your parents.
They murdered my entire family.
Exactly, you would understand. Good on you, Percy, for actually being able to tell them.
Brio was more pliant than even I anticipated.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think he has exactly the best resistance to magic. Oh, get out. Vex, what?
Gosh, you're a handsome couple. Lost my train of thought.
Can't lean back on that either.
Be right back.
Nope. No! Come on now!
Percy, why didn't you tell us?
Like, why would you just drop that in casual
Wait,
conversation?
Vax is up. What if he needs help?
Yeah, he needs help now.
2, 3, 4!
I respect it. I respect it. No! No! Oh, he's a vampire! That was a little sexy. Ow! Can nobody see this? He was just doing his job. Oh no! No! Don't! No! Come on! Murder him!
Silas! Delilah!
Step off, bitch.
Ooh, Vex sort of has a soft spot for Percy, doesn't she?
I've got you, Vax.
Start making them death saves.
Thanks, Pickle.
The nicknames get me, like, here. Like, someone who, like, calls someone a consistent nickname. Hang on, let me watch this fight. Oh, cool.
That ain't good.
Thank you, Pike. Do you have any other weapons, Percy? Wow. He's even got Grog on the run. Oh! Oh, he actually really likes that. He's into it! Oh my god, these fights are so well animated. Oh no! Grog! Honey! Fight boner sword. Guidance. Get his ass. Get his ass. No. This is the second time people have snuck up on Pike from behind. Someone needs to guard her rear. That's the second time that's happened. This man does not have testicles. Somebody. I was about to say, girl, do something. Yeah, that took y'all long enough. Shit. Scanlan's not that distracting.
Your belongings are here.
Aw.
Stop them!
I guess he just got fired.
No! I had them! Had them!
It's giving
You
Sweeney
let them
Todd.
slip away!
It's giving Sweeney Todd. It's giving Benjamin Barker. Oh. Oh. Is Percy a warlock? This guy does not know.
Please don't hurt me!
Oh shit! Percy said, nah, dude. You working for the wrong people. He's gonna shoot his ass. Percy, you've gotten your friends in a lot of trouble. Now you know why he didn't say anything to y'all. All your friends are in trouble, hun. Fuck. Woo! Oh, this is good. This is good. I'm into this. Oh, this is gonna be good. Give me a stuck-up little bitch with a tragic backstory, and he's immediately my favorite character.
I will see that they are properly punished.
No, she knows something's up.
But that does not mean you are above the law.
So we gotta do something with you.
Your fate will be determined once we hear the Briarwood side of the story.
And their side of the story is not gonna be favorable. She can't find it. Oh, they're gonna come back.
Tides. We have the means of retrieving it, don't we?
The Pact of the Tome, bitch! Aw, trinket.
If you attempt to escape, you will be executed.
It's a little much. Oh, I recognize that voice! I recognize that voice! I believe that's a voice actor from another live play podcast. Cute.
Maybe Pike has a spell that can cure him.
Pike's confidence is suffering a little bit. Maybe give her a minute. Pike's got a lot of shit on their mind.
Gotta translate this.
Oh.
Okay, boys, settle down.
You never thought to mention that the Briarwoods killed your family?
No, he didn't.
Maybe I got carried away.
I feel like he can't help it, because apparently it gets the people near him killed.
The Briarwoods know I'm alive now, and they are not in the habit of leaving loose ends.
So what's your plan?
Oh, and they all want to help. I mean, there's clearly a reason Percival didn't want other people involved, because he said he tried to tell many. Apparently, people kind of have an issue with his whole black smoke mask thing. It's giving necromancer. It's giving necromancer.
Listen for.
All right. Shit.
I can't do it.
Magic wielders in this group aren't having a great time.
Oh, you can't take the cutlery. What if we get hungry?
Eat a fucking sandwich.
Guards might catch the group, but not you and me.
True. And why aren't we?
You want to help Percy? You actually like your friends? Oh, well, you're about to die. You're alone, it's dark, and there's rustling in the bushes. You are about to get murdered. Bro, you better climb that wall, because you about to die. Aww.
Hello? This thing on?
Oh, comfort them. Hold her.
Try that?
Comfort her.
I mean, maybe you should just say sorry.
Grog makes everything so simple. Bless him. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Well, there goes your buddy. Oh, damn. Bro, run.
We didn't ruin his entire dinner. Just dessert.
Caleb, he's not in the mood.
Didn't know about your past.
I think he wanted it that
None of us
way.
ever share that kind of stuff, huh?
Not really, no. Which makes
I
Vax and
never
Vex
see
a
my
bit
family
hypocritical, but, you know, now that they're involved, irrevocably they're involved.
I know you think you're alone. That we don't know what you're going through.
I don't think that's his problem. He has like a whole nother personality that murders people without mercy.
I think you're damn worthy.
Aww.
Your family is still alive.
Well, not in this world, but you know. It's worth noting that Percy has a whole nother personality that makes him straight up murder people in cold blood. Like, I think that is something that y'all need to... That's a something. That's a something. Y'all better save... Oh. Y'all better save Trinket. Y'all better save Trinket.
It's locked.
Grog, when has that ever stopped you, honey? Yeah, we can rebuild the door.
Everybody up! Creepy shit incoming!
God, I love Grog so much.
If you didn't kill them, who did?
The evil people that were here earlier today, genius. Oh! Oh, Lord Jesus! That's some ugly some bitches.
Kaylee, heads up!
Oh, we're about to play some... Oh, she's a little jackalope. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Them some Castlevania-looking motherfuckers.
No use in you being unarmed anymore.
Shit, yeah. No, no! Oh my god! Oh, Jesus criminy!
Why can't I hit you?
Because they need radiant damage. Come on, Pike. Come on, baby. Is it fire? Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on, Pike. I believe in you. I believe in you, Queen. Oh, yeah, no. Keyleth is not gonna... Oh, wow. Oh. Someone learned Moonbeam. It's not Moonbeam. I don't know all the names of the spells, okay? That's, 3d6 radiant damage. What's that? Oh, nice.
No!
Yeah, start beating bitches. Jeez. I was gonna say, does Percy have any other weapons? I don't think he needs them. Oh. That looks very cathartic. Wow. That was an amazing scene.
We can't stay.
Then make a decision.
You intend to stop those that did this to my men.
And then some, bitch.
And wish me luck trying to explain all this.
Listen, I don't think you need to explain it. Just open the door and be like, We were, beset.
If we beat Silas, his charm on Uriel will fade.
Are you sure about that?
Honestly, I wouldn't last a day in prison with this face.
I feel like you'd have a great time.
We're all with...
Thank you.
Hug her. Like, hug them.
Hi, buddy.
We stand trinket in this house. Yeah, I understand why Pike is so unsure.
I'm not going.
Like old times. Just you and me.
I have to do this alone, buddy.
No.
What if I need you?
Even if I'm not around, you'll feel me there with you.
Please don't let that be foreshadowing. If that's foreshadowing, I'm gonna fucking riot.
You're their light now.
Oh. Aww. Aww. That's sad, and I'm sad. Everyone's sad. I don't like it. Oh man, I didn't expect that to hit me in the feelings. No. Okay, I really didn't expect that to hit me in the feels at the end. Like, especially with Pike and Grog. Oh my god, that was, they've clearly hadn't been separated before, and it's sad. I love Grog. Like, honestly, Grog's reactions to things is one of the things that makes the show. The cast of this show is already excellent, but what's great is how they all work together. Like, yeah, Percy's kind of stuck up, but he does believe in these people. He does believe in his friends, and he is always ready to listen to them, even though he's not sure they will return the same courtesy. And then there's Vax and Vex, who have every opportunity to just get the hell out of Dodge, but still won't. And in my honest opinion, they are low-key kind of the main characters. I feel like a lot of the narrative structure relies on their actions. I feel like Vax is the de facto leader because she seems to be calling all the shots. When you're talking about holding the group together, I truly believe that Grog and Scanlan are the emotional heart of the group because you have these people who have these immensely troubled pasts and are honestly really struggling in their own right. And you have these two people who break their problems down to these simple bullet points that make their goals seem achievable, even if they're not. And their simplistic view on, well, a lot of things makes it easy for the cast and for the audience to say, okay, so the cast needs to do this, 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 and this. Then in order to do that, they need to do this, 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 and this. I feel like that helps the characters understand, and that's helped us as the audience understand. I would say that the jump in quality from the first two episodes to these two episodes is immense. The first two episodes, it's like, yeah, okay, you know, they're fighting, they're drinking, they're puking on people, they beat a dragon. That's awesome. But these next two episodes, they definitely hit on a much more emotional level and a very deep primal fear of being caught lacking, honestly. It definitely had those horror movie tropes of being dragged up the wall by the invisible force a la Freddy Krueger, the eyes and the nose bleeding, the necrotic damage. However, my theory for this next is we're not gonna get to Whitestone until the end of the season. I'm very much enjoying myself so far. It's very much giving Castlevania a less dry sense of humor. Like, Castlevania was very dry. Eat shit and die. Ah, yes, fuck you. It added the inherent silliness of, like, Avatar. Right now, it's coming off as like Avatar. You've got very found family. These people with their individual stories, no matter how tragic they may be, it has an impact on how they interact interact with others, but it doesn't make them a dour motherfucker. But yeah, I immensely enjoy the show thus far. I will most likely be posting an episode next week. So with that being said, please like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you would like to see more. I am available on every piece of social media: Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, Twitter, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. I will be doing a read-along stream this Friday, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, without further ado, stay weird, lovely, and happy eating. Can I just say that there's a special place in hell for streaming apps that have commercials even though you're already paying them? Hi, I would just like everyone to know that I am running off of a single cup of green tea, 10 Dunkin' Donuts munchkins, a slice of lunch meat, and 2.5 hours of sleep. I feel great. Yeah, I'm pretty much running on fumes today. I want to blame it on the birds that are outside at all hours of the night, because I can promise you those birds that are loud as by the way, have been keeping me up almost every year at the same time of year. No, I know it's not, because last night they actually weren't that loud. So I don't know why I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, but I did, and here I am. But hi, I am glad I'm here regardless. Now, for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress, and your resident lunatic. And today, we are watching episode 5 and 6 of The Legend of VOX Machina. And I gotta say, the response on this series has been incredible. You guys have really come through for me. And to be honest, I really didn't expect it, because I keep forgetting that things like Dungeons and Dragons and, you know, tabletop gaming, even LARPing, stuff like that isn't that obscure these days. There are a lot of aspects of nerd culture that were niche markets 5-6 years ago that are now mainstream, and I'm constantly surprised by it. And there's a small side of me that's a little bitter about it as someone who grew up a weird black kid in the early 2000s, but you know, that's besides the point. I'm not gonna harp on that. But I am very, very, very pleased at the response this has gotten, and thank you guys so much. Now, in our last episode, I found out where the phrase "no mercy Percy" comes from. Percy is known for having no mercy. I don't want to say I'm a Percy simp. Something about the tragic white-haired boy. Give me a stuck-up bitch with a tragic backstory and they're immediately my favorite character. Either that or they use the Boku pronoun. Listen, those are my favorite types of characters. Okay? I am a very simple woman, okay? Now, with that being said, I think we're kind of working with Vex and Vax as sort of the main characters. Percy, I think at some point is going to end up being, it's giving love interest to Vax for me, because I noticed that she has a bit of a soft spot for him. She's the one who talks to him on a level playing field. Or, as a matter of fact, she seems to be the only one who can shut him up or like get him to be like, hey, pay attention. Come back down to earth. She seems to be the only one who can really do that. I mean, there's Keyleth, but I think he's more protective of Keyleth than anything. Even though he did yell at her in episode 3, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. I'll overlook it for now. But don't yell at Keyleth. Don't yell at my daughter. Listen, I love character-driven stories. I love watching characters make decisions even though they're not always good. And that's one of the reasons I love D&D so much. Your judgment hinges on whether or not you survive. Now, yes, there are dice rolls, but sometimes you wouldn't have to roll the dice if you didn't go there in the first place, you know what I mean? As someone who is an outsider to the whole Critical Role circle, it is very easy to get attached to these characters because these characters were basically individually created. There was already a lot of time and effort put into writing and developing these characters before the show was written and developed, and I think that is a massive advantage it has over a lot of other shows out there. It validates people who were really into the original podcast, and it brings a lot of newer people like me in because I can see the attention to detail and character development in a structure of a story that I already love. So it's very, very easy for me to get attached to these characters because I can see that there was a lot of love and care put into them. It's one of the reasons I tend to like C-dramas. With C-dramas, usually a lot of censorship and red tape keeps them from being made true to form. However, the people who make these shows are often very passionate about what they make. For instance, stuff like Word of Honor and The Untamed, while they couldn't necessarily be true to the books they originally came from, you can tell they were made by people who have not only read and absorbed the content, but really, really loved it because they wanted to do everything possible to validate the fans of the original series and bring new people in so they could see how much they love it. I think that passion is quite lacking in a lot of Amazon or Netflix originals or Hulu originals, especially when it comes to Netflix, because I think Netflix likes to make trash for trash's sake. I don't think that's very fun or very lucrative. I mean, of course it's not lucrative. Have you seen their stocks lately? However, I also believe that streaming and these streaming services often give rise to these very passionate projects. I don't want to call it a catch-22, it's more of a double-edged sword, because for all the gems you find, there's twice the garbage. Hell, I like garbage. I mean, I feel like garbage right now, so that counts for something, I'm sure. I'm a big believer of not everything you watch has to be great and pristine and worthy of acclaim. You can also tell when something's just being made because people are desperate to make money. I mean, look at the entire MCU. My bitterness about Disney aside, I really appreciate the effort that went into this show, and I really appreciate the effort that's being put forth into adult-oriented animation and just animation as an art in general. I really appreciate that. So that's my gushing for the day. I really do enjoy the show, and I hope there is more like it in the future. Now, I think this next episode is going to be getting to Whitestone in the first place. D&D is a lot like a Peter Jackson film, where it's 1 hour of action and 2 hours of travel and whatever else is out there. Usually for me, it's a lot of role-playing. I role-play very heavily when I play D&D, especially on historically black dice. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of getting to Whitestone. I really want to see what's going on with Pike. I love Pike. According to the comments, the person who played Pike couldn't be there for every game. What they did was give reasons why she was not there. Apparently the show does it really well, according to what y'all say, and I'm pretty sure they will. Like I said, there was a lot of thought put into the show, a lot of careful consideration, so I'm pretty sure for whatever reason she's gone, they're gonna make it good. Because I can tell you that farewell hit me. It made me kind of upset. I don't know, when Grog's sad, I'm sad. I really do love the characters in this show. Now, without further ado, we are gonna go ahead and put in our headphones and commence with the drama. I am very much enjoying myself so far. Okay. We're already doing this. I have a feeling they're used to this. Oh, they're trying to get to Gilmore's. Oh, she has a pet squirrel too? Oh, it's Keyleth. I was about to get really excited. I mean, Keyleth is still a reason to be excited.
Oh man, being bad is so exciting.
Oh my god, I love her.
Crime doesn't pay, but it is entertaining.
Legit question though, are Vex and Gilmore exes or friends with benefits? Because it seems it's giving more friends with benefits than exes. I'm just being honest. I love group shots like this. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see it in any sort of like media, especially in shonen anime, I love shit like that. Give me a full group power walk. I love it.
Just, you know, sort of on the run.
Keyleth, honey, I think your charisma skill is at a 9.
I don't want to know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you already figure.
And our healer's out of commission.
Although Keyleth could definitely still be a healer. I will never not love the creation of shopkeepers in D&D. They are always some of the best characters the DM makes. Unseen servant? Why unseen servant? It's clearly seen. Keyleth, sweetie, honey.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. Love it. Love it. Immediately love it. Oh, Vex doesn't like that. That's a usual thing that happens in life, you know. One of your siblings starts dating and you were once really close, and you kind of have to reconcile with the fact that they're not going to be spending as much time with you as they do their significant other, because they're going to be living with their significant other, not with you. Give him a minute, Vex.
You're heading home. Figured you'd look happier.
Where all my family died? Vex?
For the record, I have a magnificent bitch face.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It is magnificent.
Oh, totally.
No.
Some.
No.
Okay, yeah, most of it's impossible.
Yeah.
Something called a zipper twat.
I think it's a ziggurat.
Because what I was picturing was like, whoa.
I mean, honestly, same. Aww. Yeah, he misses Pike.
Okay, Pike is going to be fine.
Aww.
I'm more worried about us without her.
Honestly, yes. You're missing one voice of reason, because the person who I'm taking is usually the voice of reason is not thinking clearly, and the only other available voice of reason isn't sure of her own voice. And as much as I like Vex, she's not a voice of reason. I feel a random encounter coming. Pitcher plants freak me out worse than Venus flytraps.
We need to keep moving. The Briarwoods are probably back in Whitestone by now.
I mean, they probably are, but you're not going to be much of help not being able to think clearly.
Stop the damn cart. Something's tracking us.
You probably should have led with that.
Are you hurt, little guy?
You're the only one that— Oh, poor Keyleth. Why does this keep happening to her? It's because she has low wisdom, isn't it? Or just the native inhabitants of this feckin' swamp. But told you, random encounter. Oh, Jesus Christ. Same. Oh, no. No. Scanlan, this is why you need to have a dagger on your person, baby. You're a bard. Get a short sword. Ooh, good job, Keyleth. See, I knew you had it in you, baby girl. I knew they were gonna make some joke about that. There's always some joke about that in these shows. I'm thinking radiant damage. I'm thinking fire damage. Can you do that? Wow, y'all are really lost without Pike. Come on, Keyleth, honey. There you go. Oh, that's my girl. You can always count on Grog to come through. I don't like Grog being a pessimist. Ooh, that's a problem. I would die for Scanlan. Okay, so now they've lost the book. Oh, there go the horses. Ooh, problem. Scanlan has a whole floating hand. He has a whole floating hand. You cannot tell me that the gnome— I was about to say, you cannot tell me that man died that easily.
Yeah, when I die, it'll be the way the gods intended. Choked to death by a disgruntled pimp.
Aw, that was cute. Hey, Scanlan, your magic hand? You have a magic hand, Scanlan. Oh, and y'all ain't got the book. Is there some reason you're not shooting? Oh, well, she can't. That's right. Sucks for you, Purse.
My lady, the refinement of the Whitestone shale is on track.
What would you need something fragile like shale for? Oh, all these people are about to be eaten. All those people are about to die.
You've been chosen for a very special event.
It's called death. Oh, this poor child. They don't give a fuck.
Whoops. A little too much.
Yeah, but successful. What? Why were you standing that close?
You'll probably get your shit together eventually.
Jesus, Vex, come on. Okay, we managed to get some stuff. Spell scroll. Maybe don't face the others while you read that.
Now I'm confused and aroused.
Basically, my entire college experience.
And filled with Ashari I'm supposed to lead someday.
Ashari. Okay. For some reason, I thought she was a Genasi. Or Sylvan.
Don't listen to my sister.
She's jealous, as most close siblings get when their older or younger sibling starts dating.
Kiki.
I think Keyleth's problem— Kiki! You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. Relax. Relax. Vex is about to go, like, full Jinx on Keyleth. Oh, Pike. Okay. Ooh, I really like that character's design. She's beautiful.
Battle a dark mage and she cracked my holy symbol and I haven't been able to connect or heal or do anything and now I think I'm cursed.
Oh, actually, that happens a lot. Pike is indeed the holiest of gnomes.
What's the strangest creature you've ever killed?
A tabaxi? Yeah, that eternal sleep, Keyleth. Damn. To be fair, she was just defending herself. Oh. Gross. Percy is about to ruin this moment. Oh! Jesus Christ. Her parasitic twin wanted to get in on the fun. Percy's about to ruin the moment.
They're in Whitestone.
There we go. Thank you, Grog. It's understandable that Percy isn't in his right mind.
Thinking about when we left Singorn.
Singorn. They keep saying Singorn. That's the second time they've said that.
And father.
Singorn is their hometown.
We didn't let ourselves get distracted by pretty things.
Don't leave me for Keyleth.
You're imagining things, Stubby.
Aw.
You know, sometimes courage is knowing there could be trouble and taking the chance anyway.
So is stupidity.
You always have to be a little bit stupid to take risks. That's me last night, doing that exact same thing, you know, minus the gun. But, oh, he has their names on the gun. That's actually pretty great.
Lush. Orchards always in bloom.
So it's like the Four Seasons banner.
Sun tree.
The sun tree. What happened to that tree then? Percy's like, love and support. I haven't had this since I was a child. I'm so confused. It's giving Night of the Living Dead. Oof, they've destroyed this place. It looks like Uriel's instinct was initially correct.
I need to find Keeper Yenin.
I feel like that holy woman's gonna be in a bad way. Oh, yeah, no, you need to find a place to be, like, now.
Percy, you okay?
He hasn't been okay this whole time. Oh, Christ almighty. And oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize that at first. I didn't realize it was them in effigy. Oh my god. That's horrifying. Okay, if he knew her by name, then why did the guard not know her? You guys are about to get discovered, aren't you? You better move. Why are you standing there? Move. Oh, there he goes. Y'all better move. Move. It's one of the reasons I have issues with zombies. I can do the cutting and all of that. I can't do the eating. Like once you start nomming on people, I'm out. And I fucking hate zombies.
We should cut them down.
No.
Then they'll know we're here.
Are you crazy? Out of the streets! Hide!
Yeah, follow their advice.
Can you vouch for us? Oh, what? Because we all fucking know each other? Briarwoods are dicks.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Ooh, we love a good wise woman. Waiting for things to get better is never the greatest suggestion.
They don't attend my services, but their pale guard tolerate me, for now.
Because you keep the people calm.
Oh, but you're not the same.
Yeah, of course not, lady.
But you're leading this group.
No, he's not. Vex and Vax are clearly the leaders. Ah.
No, it's
still a piece of shit. There is no liquor to be had here. Grog is me when there's no more sweets left.
But I've seen uprisings fail, and if you charge up to that castle, you'll be slaughtered.
This is why I said what I want to do requires discretion.
And the resistance isn't strong enough because
their leader has been captured.
And they're being squeezed for resources, clearly.
You're telling me that Hellion is a resistance leader?
Yeah. Apparently he's a damn good one.
This town could use some hope.
They need more than hope. They need resources, money, and the ability to operate safely. Pike is figuring out her shit. Oh, I'm thinking Pike might have some trauma surrounding a fire. We love a good wise woman. So it looks like the only curse for you is anxiety, dear.
It's not a curse.
Yes, I'm saying you have depression. Although, to be fair, I think if you looked as good as him, that you probably wouldn't be as evil. Ugh.
Grog, give me that.
Can't eat the corks, Grog. Fucking beret.
Those were bad ideas and you should all feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Where is VOX MACHINA?
He doesn't know who they are. This man has no idea who those people are. You are torturing him for information he does know.
What is that thing?
A sniper rifle. Bag of holding. That's nice. Percy is clearly an artificier. I thought he was a warlock.
When has splitting the party ever worked?
Never, never, it never works. Keyleth is just getting more and more confident, and I love that for her.
Damn. I've almost got shit.
This is gonna cause problems. This is not gonna work.
Going to find a window.
Yeah, thank you.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be watching the front door.
We came for a fight.
Oh my god, groups really do complicate things. See? Gross. We'll beat his ass! Doors. The mortal enemy. Okay, go god, it's another door. Y'all have keys! What happened to the keys?
Is this the afterlife? We're not dead yet, friend.
I like seeing Percy smile. I feel like it doesn't happen very— oh no, here we go. Oh no, murder the bitch. When did they get their hands on Scanlan? He was in the middle of the group!
What's a guy gotta do to get some action around here?
I was about to say, Scanlan can't get captured the second time in an episode. Scanlan, invest in a short sword, buddy. Come on, go after him. There we go. I was about to say, start murdering bitches. Come on, Percy. Oh no. No. I knew that was going to happen. Like the minute they gave her a wide shot, I knew she was immediately gonna die. I don't think that's booze. That looks like something explosive. I don't want him to die like I don't want him to die a second time. Oh, he has his loot back. Oh, thank God. Get somebody out. Oh, I love it. Where's Percy? Okay. No, don't go after him. Leave. Oh my God, just fucking leave. Did the Derolos really want this man to tutor their kids?
I killed 'cause I want
You fucked up. Your entire life is about to get fucked, dude. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. No mercy. All right, calm down. Oh, did she live? She lives. Yes! Okay, how is she living? Toss it. Like, I understand why Vax is angry, but Stonefell did need to die. She thinks she was abandoned, I'm sure. Oh, and she's been under duress this whole time. That's what I was afraid of. When they said he had a sister, I was afraid that she was under duress this whole time. And it turns out that she is. So y'all might not like this, but I'll be blunt. I am not a fan of anti-revenge narratives. If someone who has been wronged, like Percy has, is looking for revenge and everyone's like, oh no, you're not gonna want revenge. It's only gonna make things worse. And while that's true, Vax was just mad that, you know, Percy ran off and, you know, kind of fuck up the mission, which I get, but Stonefell absolutely needed to die. Sometimes moving on is not enough. Sometimes a bitch just needs to die. Sometimes somebody needs to suffer, and maybe that's not the healthiest way to look at things. I don't care. Demon-eyed Percy, y'all. I liked it a lot. That was a little bit sexy. Dangerous, but a little bit sexy. There are a couple of things that I am noticing about Percy specifically. I don't know if these are symptoms of like a particular form of PTSD, but when he's reminiscing, he immediately turns into someone younger. I wouldn't say he regresses per se, but he definitely becomes like a little more human and a lot less dour. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a symptom of anything, but I can tell you that it is very poignant because you see that happening with a lot of people who have been through shit. When they go back to reminisce about times they had before they went through shit, it tends to be very comforting and makes them very happy. I love that Keyleth is getting gradually more confident, but they don't really lampshade it, they just show it. Like, they don't say, oh, Keyleth, you're getting better at things. No, it just shows that she's more confident covering all the blind spots of the group, that she is just getting better naturally. They don't necessarily call it out every 15 seconds when she does something mildly competent. I get now that they're showing a little bit of Vex's faults as well, because Vex always seems very hyper competent in everything she does, but at the thought that her brother might be hanging out with someone a little more than her, she gets a little bit worried, which I get because, you know, as someone who comes from a family of several siblings, there is a certain amount of, you're not gonna hang out with me anymore. And I feel like since Vax and Vex really depend on each other, that maybe it's a little more codependent than just a growing distance between friends that you just happen to be blood related to, you know? Grog is still the best. Scanlan's still great. I feel kind of bad for Pike though, because the wise woman definitely just said, oh honey, you're not cursed, you just have depression. And it's like, oh, cool. Is there a spell for that? I honestly thought it would take longer to get to Whitestone, like a lot longer, but it did not. I do have a lot of mixed feelings about Percy's sister still being alive and how she's still alive. So something about like the partially white hair. I need to know why she's still alive. I have a feeling that I'm not gonna like it. I have a feeling that Percy's not gonna have anybody else other than Vox Machina after this arc, and it's gonna make me real upset. That also means I'll be looking to season 2 to make it better. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So with that being said, please like if you like this video, please subscribe if you would like to see more. You can support the channel on Patreon, where you will find full reactions a day early for each series. So for both Nirvana and Fire and for Vox Machina. And if you haven't given Nirvana and Fire a chance, if you really love political intrigue and martial arts drama, please, please, please give it a chance. It's great. You can find me on every piece of social media, Tumblr, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. Thank you for watching. Stay weird, lovely, and happy eating. These past couple of days, I've been a special kind of unhinged. That's not changing anytime soon. Y'all should have warned me about Stardew Valley. See, I started playing it, and I started playing it on stream, and I really liked it, and everyone was like, oh, I'm just here for the pure vibe. Why didn't you tell me it was like the single most addictive game that I would play since I started playing Animal Crossing? And I swore off Animal Crossing because I knew it would ruin my life. Now I'm playing Stardew Valley, and I don't think I've played a different game since then. So here I am, trying to romance an emo boy that lives in his sister's basement. Anyway, hello, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress and your resident lunatic, and today we are watching episodes 7 and 8, Scanbo and A Silver Tongue of VOX Machina. And I've said this before, but I really love the show. However, I will say this hasn't necessarily encouraged me to go back and watch the podcast. That is a huge undertaking, and it may or may not cut into my Stardew Valley time. We don't know. So far, I'm really enjoying myself. I did have to take a little bit of a break because I was having some issues with pain. I just needed to take it a bit slower than I usually do, but we're back to our regularly scheduled program, and hopefully next time this happens, it won't be quite so painful. Now, in our last episode, Vox Machina made it to Whitestone, and it turns out that Delilah and actually, I don't remember the Silas, like Samson and Delilah. Gotcha. That's yeah. Already knew they were coming and executed a family in effigy, basically to say, hey, we know you're here and we're gonna find you. But it does seem like Vox Machina was able to break out the leader of the rebellion in Whitestone out of jail, but not before Percy went rogue and murdered, I believe, the Commander Stonefell. And I gotta admit, it was a little gratifying, only because I am not a fan of anti-revenge narratives. Sometimes a bitch needs to die, just saying. Now, the comments have informed me of a couple of things that I wasn't necessarily sure about. Percy is not a warlock. He is a fighter, technically a gunslinger. I thought he was a warlock and perhaps his gun was like a form of Eldritch Blast. I thought that would be cool, but apparently that's just how my brain works. Of course, there was no evidence of that, so. You guys told me that Percy and Scanlan actually had swords and such on their person during the game, but not necessarily in the show. And that makes more sense because with their designs and how they're animated, it makes more sense to sort of pare down the amount of equipment, because when you really think about it, considering how heavy armor is and how heavy weapons are, one, that'd be really fucking hard to animate. Two, they would just be walking around, clanking around all the time. There would be no stealth checks. There would be no sleight of hand checks. There would be none of that. At the risk of sounding a little draconian, character-driven stories are the best kinds of stories, at least in my opinion. And lately, in TV shows and in books, etc., I've seen a lot of people trending away from that, and I hope this show kind of brings it back, because I am not a big fan of characters being dragged along a story, like they don't get to make a choice, because one of the best things for a story, in my opinion, and for conflict, is when the character makes the wrong decision. I don't know, I kind of dig that. I like more gray morality. You know, sometimes people having to make shitty choices for the greater good or shitty choices for their own self-preservation and self-interest. I like that stuff, but I see more and more that maybe it's not that people can't handle it, and I get just wanting to watch and enjoy something. I understand that some people just want to like things. I get that, but there should always be like a little bit of nuance, a little bit of critical thinking in every media that you consume. Now, I get it, sometimes the windows are blue, but sometimes they're not, you know? Sometimes they are blue for a reason. The show was a really interesting take on the found family aspect, you know, because in a lot of trope talks, when people talk about found family, they only talk about the good aspects of it, and there are a lot of good aspects, but it's also a lot of personalities in one tiny group. There's either someone managing them all, or they're all sort of bouncing off of each other, which right now, yeah, they're kind of bouncing off each other. They're kind of conflicting, because Vex and Vax, I wouldn't say they're falling apart yet. They are kind of finding some conflict over Vax's, I got this one right, attraction to Keyleth. As he gets more attracted to Keyleth, Vex is starting to feel like she's getting further and further away from him, but at the same time, she's becoming quite attached to Percy. She's kind of the reason they're all in Whitestone right now, helping them. And I really do believe that Vex and Vax are kind of the leaders of this whole army, because Keyleth, I love her, but she's not a leader. Grog should just not be allowed to lead anything. He's wonderful, but no. Also, Scanlan, no. And Percy could be the leader, but he's too quiet. He's too introverted. So Vex and Vax are really the de facto leaders of the group. And I wouldn't say they're mom and dad because they're brother and sister, more like aunt and uncle. Vex is the commander. She decides what they do, where they go, and how they do it. Then there's Vax, who kind of handles the emotional needs of the group. He'll comfort Grog. He comforts Scanlan. I'd say without Pike, Vax, I'm gonna get it, I swear. Vax is kind of taking over as sort of the voice of reason. If not the voice of reason, then at least the big brother of the group. We stand Big Brother Vax, okay? Now, that's enough for my ranting. Why don't we go ahead and put on our headphones, and we can commence with a drama. Oh, this looks like a flashback. Oh, literal white stone. Wait, so it is a stone.
Residuum glass, Professor Anders.
Oh, fucking kiss ass, Percy. Cute. But Percy's always been a kind of a know-it-all, and Cassandra's always been a troublemaker. Yeah, Shale is still remarkably frail.
Do keep the children in one piece, if you can.
Yes.
He doesn't think of them as children.
Yes, but with enough funding, we could triple our residual production.
But at the risk of the workers.
More is not always better.
Truth. But that is coming from someone who's pretty well-to-do. So this is why he wants to kill them.
When everything is given and nothing is earned.
Oh, well, that's troubling.
You never wake to find reality knocking at your door.
Might as well have a sign that says, "I'm evil," around on your head. Like, I think if I was one of the kids, I'd be like, "Hey, Mom, I think we might need a new tutor, because this guy's a little fucked up." Alright, we're still running away. Wow, we're literally picking up right where we left off. I actually kind of dig that about this show. Keyleth? What's she about to do? Oh, I just realized that the horns are nailed to that person's head. Oh my god.
I assure you, I'm in control.
You are not.
I may have gotten carried away.
Yeah, that's twice now.
If you turn that thing on any of us again, I will not hesitate. I will kill you.
Vax is pissed. You might as well tell them you almost shot Vax.
You owe us the truth.
She's right. Jeez, he floated a long way. But would people recognize him with the white hair? Didn't he used to be brown-haired?
My nights filled with fear.
Because he was tortured.
I worried I would go mad from grief.
So I had to do something. I want to murder. I want to murder. Which I don't blame him for. It's giving Mo Zhenyu. It's giving Nei Huai Song. Thank you to whoever commented that earlier, by the way. That made my day.
Yikes. No wonder he's single.
Thank you, Scanlan.
Not the time, Scanlan.
No, it is absolutely the time. It's absolutely the time. He was bringing everybody down. Oh, Keyleth, tell people where you're going. Oh, okay, she's still inside. I was like, please don't go outside. So is what's happening to the Sun Tree, the refinery? Oh, it's like a curse. It's giving Tales of Vesperia. It's giving Bloom Pretty Tree. Ooh, I don't think you're gonna be able to help it. A little bit. Ooh, no.
Anna Ripley.
Ooh, I'm feeling Ripley, though.
Who's the sixth barrel for?
Clearly himself. Oh, Keyleth! Jesus!
Why not just announce where our hideout is while you're at it?
All right, you made your point.
Yeah, okay, this is probably not as bad as what Percy just did, so relax. Focus.
I mean, this town ain't even got any ale.
Okay, but we can get beer, though, eventually.
If that won't inspire the people, nothing will.
He's not exactly the leading type.
I reckon we can do both.
I mean, she's at the castle. We can just go get her. I mean, you know what I mean.
Duke Vedmire lives in the one we passed earlier.
God, I love Archie's voice.
There's 1,000,000 guards, and we'll die 1,000 deaths.
Is that a lot?
Oh.
Cassandra is the Briarwood's prize hostage.
She's been in captivity for so long. I hate that.
What if I lure the guards away from the house?
Good one.
Actually, Scanlan has shown himself to be a fantastic distraction.
Now is not the time to be cute.
I don't know, man.
Yes, I'll burn down his motherfucking house.
You're far too... you.
Oh, come on.
Let me be annoying.
My entire middle school experience.
What the fuck am I doing?
Exactly. Okay. Oh, the sound of joy? Merriment? Put a stop to that shit right now. You are not a Jellicle Clack. Are we going full musical right now? Are we really going one jump ahead of the breadline? This man is singing his own theme music. Love it. That's a person. Gross. Didn't even wipe his ass. Nasty. Rolled aside. Ooh, all Scanlan needs is a German accent now. Wash your hands, nasty ass. Run sideways. This is not Prometheus, Scanlan. Is it the lady potion? Oh, here we go. Magic vomit. Oh, ouch. Me after Taco Bell.
Thinking about your sister?
Is it that obvious?
It's literally all you've talked about this entire episode, but yeah, sure. You're worried about him. Oh, I was hoping she was worried about Scanlan. I mean, he was true to his word. He's burning down his house.
Western? For Daxio and Mon? What are these psychos playing at?
A full-scale invasion.
Tempting, but not the right time.
Definitely not the right time. Pitch perfect. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's him. Aw, damn. The never-ending battle with a door. That building is burning down, Scanlan. Leave. Can you jump off a building? Yeah. What made you think you could do that? You use your hand thingy. Use your hand thingy. You only used one spell slot. Oh my god. Percy, stop.
Holy shit. He did it. And it looks like he went all out.
I mean, it took him a minute, but yeah.
Excellent plan, VOX Mach.
It was not.
That is what we're known for.
No, you're not.
Try not to get yourself killed.
I was dead yesterday, remember? Can only improve from here.
Oh my god. I like them. Sorry, I like friendships like that. It might be because Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite anime, but you know. Just break down the door. There we go. Oh, that is a trap. Oh no! No! You still have spell slots! Come on! Perfect. Why didn't you use that to escape? Even though I give Scanlan a lot of shit for not having a sword, I like that personal touch of the battle. I would like to rage. Oh, all of y'all are dead. Get his ass. Get his ass, Percy.
You're weak. You're small. And in this world, that means you lose.
Have you won a battle yet, though? Does that count as the streams crossing? All right, are you going to, like, leave now? You could have done that ages ago, though, Scanlan. Yeah, no, see? All right, Percy, come on. It's a trap! I don't like this.
My new employer encourages me to make my own decisions.
Yeah, but those decisions involve murder.
When you're still breathing.
No, you can end him now. You have a clear shot to bro dude's head. Shoot his ass for real, dude! No, absolutely not! Next episode, now! So apparently we're taking a bit of a break. Is this what counts as group therapy in the D&D world? That's pretty accurate. I think the problem is that Pike is always getting attacked from behind. Like, someone needs to protect her rear, please.
Especially one for whom the connection to the Everlight is questionable.
Ooh, that wasn't something she needed to hear. What the fuck? What is happening right now? Kill him. I'm still, okay, we're still here. Wow, he has to watch her die a second time.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Okay, no, shoot him. Shoot him. I want him to die. That'll work.
You can do this.
I hope she can. And Anders is just letting them do this. I need to know why. No, he should have been able to shoot him ages ago.
Every opportunity to keep an intellect like mine nose down in the dirt, tutoring their misbegotten spawn.
Bro, I think they just didn't like you because you're clearly an asshole. Oh, come on, Perce. You're stronger than this bastard.
Unlike you, Derolos, the Briarwoods see me for a greater purpose.
Why didn't you just quit, bro? Like, why didn't you just quit your job? You didn't have to murder. See? He had a clear shot. He could have shot him and we could have avoided all of this. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, but the armor's mine. Let me do this. Yeah, you need grog is who you need. Can you? I don't think anybody can do that.
I realize it's a long show, but any chance for a private lesson?
Oh, see, now you're really about to die. We have armor problems!
Right. Which one can I kill?
Literally anyone.
Don't tell him that. Come on, Druid Keyleth. I believe in you. I believe in you. Revivify? Maybe? Spare the dying? No, come on, dude! Okay, there we go. I was about to be really, really upset. Yeah, there we go. That's 2 levels of exhaustion. He's counting damage. He's not getting it wrong. He's counting damage. Can we just shoot his ass? Oh, the armor is weak beneath the neck. In hindsight, that honestly should have been obvious. We don't have time for sniping. This is not a Marvel movie. Okay, kill him now.
You look like you need killing.
Yes! No, 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 no. He can't do an intelligence saving throw. Grog is now overthrown. Shoot him.
Can you hear us? You must stop.
I don't think so. Honey, I don't think that's the Everlight. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think you're just calling it by the wrong name. Is that the Everlight?
Who are you?
I'm lost.
That was not my question. Everybody's struggling.
There's no reasoning with him while he's charmed.
Charmed or overthrown? Oh.
We have to disarm him.
Disarming is not gonna work with Grog. Oh, Keyleth, I believe in you, sweetie. Oh. Belief misplaced, but he's disarmed. Ow. Jeez. Nope. See, I love the fights in this show. It's honestly one of the reasons I love adult animation is because the fights are always so amazing. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I want you to know how you die.
Bro, why didn't you just quit?
Flattery will not prolong your life.
I don't think it's flattery. Yep. Bitch. Wow, he lived through that somehow. Ew. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. Kill it. This tonal shift is giving Bleach, honestly. There you go. Good job, Grog. Can someone go get Cassandra, make sure she's okay? Man, this dude's still living.
We needed you most.
Ew. Oh.
Guys, the smoke.
Let him kill it. I don't have a problem with it personally. And don't let the door hit you on the way out, bitch. Okay, is this a happy reunion? I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be a happy reunion.
I thought you were dead.
I thought you'd come back to check.
Could he have though?
We're together.
Are we? Okay, well, it's a somewhat happy reunion.
Apparently, Anders' only valuable possession was in his mouth.
I don't know, that armor looked pretty expensive.
Hey, is this one of them connector dots?
Oh, Grog. They didn't even let Cassandra shower. She's still just covered in blood. Confident Keyleth. I like it. Now this is Moonbeam. Bitch. Delilah really seems like the brains of this operation. I mean, considering it's a play on Samson and Delilah, she probably is. Yep. Sorry. Rip. Sorry, random butler. We hardly knew ye. Seriously, we didn't know you at all.
Delilah, what are you doing?
I'm blowing off some steam. What's it look like, bitch? He's just like, alright. Oh, she angry. Okay, now we need Pike. We need Pike.
Then her body will be but an empty shell.
Doesn't look so empty.
Your falsehoods and reveal the truth.
Trial by fire.
Not to me, little one.
That voice sounds familiar. Who is that?
To yourself.
Oftentimes the hardest person to forgive.
But I know what's wrong.
Why do you think it's wrong?
Like loving your life and enjoying yourself. Shockingly enough, religion is not supposed to be a road of deprivation.
So I ask a final time. Who are you?
You're Pike, and you're the holiest of gnomes. To be honest, I almost forgot about Scanlan for a second. Yeah, go find your friends. That is not making out. Yeah, no, that's someone getting ate. God, I hate zombies. Up.
Because fuck me, that's why.
Guys, zombies.
Are you even listening to me?
Zombies! We need Pike! Okay, go away from the horde. Go away from the horde. Oh. That's not good. Oh. Hang on, let me scoot over here. Yeah, there we go. Back in the center of the frame. As I say in most of these episodes, that was a lot, because they have to fit a lot in a very short time. That's why I say this show gives me sort of Avatar feels, because Avatar The Last Airbender, because it could only belong in a 30-minute episode block, they either had to show things in parts, like the first 2 episodes of Vox Machina, or they had to cover a lot of ground in a very short time. And they covered a lot. We got a Scanlan character moment where he burned down the house as a distraction. He went up against the biggest, baddest dude in the whole army. Second, we found out Percy's whole deal with his sister, not to mention that, but his whole deal with his Professor Anders. Then we got a whole battle with Professor Anders. Then we got a whole battle with some animated armor, which was cool as hell, by the way. And then Cassandra died, and then she was alive, and then we finally shot Anders after all that hullabaloo. I'm not looking forward to the next 2 episodes because I fucking hate zombies. I hate zombies. I don't care what you want to call it. You can call them undead, you can call them infected, you can call them whatever you want. They are fucking zombies. If they eat flesh and they have been dead once, they are zombies. I do not care. With the stories of Pike and the story of Percy kind of playing off of each other, it's kind of like when you have to, you want to, or you are forced to give up a way of life and you sort of have to reconcile the life you live now. They're sort of playing off of each other in that instance and basically showing that they can go 2 different paths, where where Pike struggled to reconcile her upbringing with the life she leads now, and Percy basically had to struggle with feelings of isolation and loneliness and anger. I'm sure we'll also have an examination on how that affects Keyleth and Vax and Vex as well, but right now with those two stories playing off of each other, I don't know, it's just really, really nice. I think since they're both like the calm characters of the group, having them both sort of lose their shit respectively, I wouldn't say it's nice because it's not supposed to be nice, but it's definitely supposed to be like, there's a good word, illuminating. I really enjoy that. Not looking forward to the undead fight because I don't want people to get eaten. I'm not a fan of zombies. Have I said that? I'm sure I've said that. These were great episodes, especially when it comes to Percy's backstory. I kind of wish that someone would, you know, reach out and commiserate with him a little bit. I know that Cassandra is probably mad at him, but there is a part of me that's like, they were chasing, he had to jump off a cliff. How could he have come back? Anyways, I'm not gonna nitpick. I will nitpick, but later. Now, 9 and 10 are still on schedule. Should still come out next week. I don't foresee any breaks coming anytime soon. I don't know when the next Read Aloud stream is. My plan is next Tuesday. I'm still creating a schedule. That's everything. So please like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you really like this video and would like to see more. You can find me on every piece of social media, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Stay weird, lovelies, and happy eating. After rewatching some of these videos, I've come to realize that you guys only see like 2 parts of my little collection here. I also have a Morgana.
Looking cool, Joker!
He's very small, so he doesn't go on the bed because I don't want him to get lost. So I was just cleaning out my hard drive and I realized that I am going to have to reorganize my entire pictures folder. That includes the thumbnails. That includes all the things that I put in the thumbnails. You ever like wake up and then you think about everything you have to do for the day and you're like, damn, that's happening to me right now. But I'm gonna stay here for a little bit in this good safe space so I don't have to think about it for a while, because when I think about it I start freaking out, and when I start freaking out, that's just, we don't need to really go down that road, do we? Because I'm here now. Hi. Those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress, and your resident lunatic. And today we are watching episodes 9 and 10 of VOX MACHINA. And in our last episode, zombies. I know that was only in the last couple minutes of the last episodes. I don't care what you want to call them. You can call them undead. You can call them infected. I think in The Last of Us they were called clickers. They're fucking zombies. Y'all know that I am pretty squeamish when it comes to gore. Like even through certain parts of VOX MACHINA, I'll look away or cover my eyes. That is some gore that I cannot abide by. It to the point that I don't even like eating medium rare steak. I wanna make sure you guys realize how much I fucking hate zombies. Okay, but real talk though, in our last episode, Percy was finally reunited with his sister Cassandra, who unfortunately has kind of been in bondage this whole time with the Briarwoods, and I don't know what's happened to her in the interim, and I'm really worried about how that's gonna manifest. There's a possibility that Vox Machina might be all Percy has by the end of this. I'm not saying that Cassandra is gonna die. I'm just saying that I have a very bad feeling that she might. 1, the reunion wasn't as satisfying as I think Percy or Cassandra wanted it to be. 2, I don't know, she already died once. I think it might happen again. I'm just saying. Now, alongside Percy's story, we have Pike, who is also struggling to reconcile the life she has now with the way she was brought up or her beliefs. And I said this in the last episode, but I really like how both arcs are sort of playing off of each other. Because what do you do after you've hit rock bottom? Percy is kind of consumed with thoughts of revenge. He kind of wants to get back what was stolen from him, whereas Pike just wants to reconcile the two together. She doesn't want to lose what she had in the Everlight, but she also doesn't want to lose her friends either. And to be honest, I think the Everlight kind of wants that for her. She wants her be able to love the Everlight and love her friends at the same time. Like, you don't have to pick one or the other, despite a lot of religious narratives telling people in real life otherwise as well. I kind of like how both of them are sort of playing off against each other, because basically it's trying to reconcile your past with your present and how your past affects your present and your relationships with people in the present and how you react to things in the present. Now, because there are zombies and undead, I am sincerely hoping that Pike will run some interference, because she's the one with the turn undead ability, so hopefully she will be reuniting with them soon. There's a part of me that hopes the Everlight just sort of transports her there. That'd be really, really cool. There are a couple of things as far as just the interpersonal relationships with people. I brought this up in in the last episode, and a lot of y'all seem to have caught it as well. That comment about Scanlan is a lot more insulting than the show, or even Scanlan himself gave it credit for. You can't do that because you're you, and we don't have faith in you. Scanlan didn't really say anything about it. The show didn't really say anything about it, but I was like, damn, I am not sure if this is something that's going to be brought up eventually, because there are a lot of people who are discussing whether or not Vex is actually the leader in this group. However, I feel like someone needs to call Vex out a little bit on her saying she's mean. Doesn't quite describe it enough. I honestly don't have the word for it. You guys can help me out here, but I feel like someone needs to call her out on saying the things she does and doing the things she does. She does not hold herself to the same standard she holds everyone else around her, because with the way she talks to Vax, saying, hey, don't be distracted by Keyleth, remember it's you and me, we're the ones that are supposed to be together, don't fall in love with Keyleth, basically. While Vax is in fact falling in love with Keyleth, slowly but surely, it is happening, and she's sort of railing against it. However, she's kind of doing the same thing with Percy. I like hypocritical characters, to be honest, because I like to see eventually when they get called out on their bullshit, and I think Vex is fantastic and also pretty hot, but that's just one black woman's opinion. Let's focus on the topic. All I'm saying is that I feel like someone needs to bring it up, and if not in this season, then definitely in the next one. Now, before I start commencing with the drama, I do want to bring up one more thing. I know everyone is super excited for me to get into like the later seasons of Critical Role and maybe even look at some of the most recent campaigns. Guys, please, if you want me to look at these campaigns, if you want me to listen to them, please stop spoiling me. Please stop telling me things that happen in the next couple of campaigns. Please, once again, be mindful about spoilers, even if it doesn't have anything to do with the show. Be mindful about spoilers no matter what the show or the content. Thank you. Now, with that being said, let us put on our headphones and commence with the drama. Okay. Oh.
Fate lies with the gods.
Yeah, something tells me she wasn't down for that. Yep. Okay, so what drove you to such lengths? Also, can we just appreciate that a lot of these women wear pants? Like actual pants? Girl, where you going? Oh, are you about to make your proverbial deal with the devil? You should be with your husband. I know you're desperate, but you should be with him. What if he died while you were gone? Okay, now she's about to do some freaky shit. Oh, you really about to do some shit. Okay. Oh lord. It seems like she was already a talented wizard before this. Oh. Ooh. Are you sure that's gonna make him better? That doesn't look like better. I was about to say, I'm like, this don't look like better to me. I mean, you can't have heart problems if you got rid of it. What are you planning? I feel like you went from trying to save your husband to, well, actually, I feel like, you know, with the minute she found the book, she went off the deep end. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna speculate on it. Why do we keep showing this? They're about to come to life. Ah! Okay. And no, I don't care if they're skeletons. They're still zombies. Yes! Dead Rising zombies only.
Thanks, Kiki.
Okay, you guys don't have time for heartwarming moments. Move your ass. See? I like how, even though she just got her throat slit, she's not a damsel in distress. Did she just grab a sword?
How many dead people are in your stupid town?
A lot of dead people.
To ground. That's where all dead people live.
Thank you, Grog. Ooh! I forgot her name, but I love her. She's got the jawline, she's got the cheekbones. Oh, Keyleth, honey. Well, we need to get rid of the zombies!
Titles don't matter anymore.
Exactly. That seems kind of unfair to put that on him immediately.
You probably would have been fine.
He wouldn't have. Oh my god, just say it.
Stuck in a death trap, no way out. Zombies always eat the little guy first. They know how delectable I am.
That's not necessarily true.
Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, it was a little unnecessary. He wasn't freaking out that bad. I think she just needed to slap something. See? Scanlan, god damn it.
Hold still, you twerp. I don't want to stab you.
How would he hold still in this case?
Could be worse.
Ow.
Could be my arm.
We don't have time for quipping. I like Cassandra. Ooh, I like that touch with his daggers.
You doing okay back there?
Not dead yet. In
fact, we make a pretty good team.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay. Well, rip.
Whitestone ain't worth this.
I mean, I'm not saying he's right, but...
You are next in line. The long lost
I mean, you gotta step up at some point, dude. Even I'll say that he's not necessarily, you know, the leading type, but...
No, I need this arm for, like, stuff.
That's his jacketed arm.
We don't have time for this.
You really don't. See, this is why I hate zombies. It always ends up like this. Oh, someone's gotta cut off the arm. Okay, well, now we're all standing up on a high place, staying away from the zombies. Oh, someone's hurt. It's the same shit.
Maybe we just live in this alley.
Keyleth, not now. Why did you say that? Oh god, now we have the giants.
Yeah, I don't mean to rush you. Then don't.
Okay, is this actually going to be successful though? Just shoot the thing. Come on, Purse. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Wish I could. Sadly, it's still a work in progress.
So yeah, then why did you... Oh, he didn't kill him? I was really hoping Scanlan had killed him. Oh, here we go. Scanlan, honey, we don't have time for this. You might die. Okay, why was he able to reflect it then?
Really think I would not adapt from our previous encounter?
No, because you literally didn't see it coming. Discretion, the better part of valor. Come on, Pike, honey, we need you.
You and me, just like old times.
What were you guys doing in old times?
You joke, but back then we could take on the world. My men would be honored to fight alongside a Derolo.
Don't want to talk. You've got a behind you.
Uh-oh. No. No. I'm not about this. Archie, no. Archie, you don't get to, because I know what's about to happen, and I'm about to be really- Ah, god damn it! Fuck me, dude! That is so unfair! It's bullshit! He's not just down, he's bifurcated! What the fuck? That was bullshit. That was bullshit, and it was unfair. It was way too sudden. I knew it. I saw the death flags. That was too quick. Fuck that. All right, come on, Keyleth. All right, come on. I believe in you, sweetie. Okay, somebody get her. Somebody get her.
Where did that come from?
I'm not really sure.
Desperation.
Have I mentioned you're amazing?
Oh my god, please. Y'all are fucked at this point.
I ran.
But you're here now.
Is there any reason? Cause well, she said nobody trusts her, but at the same time, she was feeding. You know what? Whatever.
I am Lord Percival Frederick Stein von Musel Koloski de Rollo III.
Okay.
And fear kept me from my home.
I mean that, and the fact that they clearly had a price on your head, but whatever.
He willingly gave his life for all of us.
Yes, he did.
For Whitestone.
Y'all yelling, y'all giving away y'all's position. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I fucking love Grog so much. Grog deserves the world. See? I told you, y'all giving away y'all's position. Raised morale can do a lot. It's like an episode of Berserk. Come on. We need Pike.
You know I'm in love with you, right?
Oh my god.
What?
Now?
Worst time.
She has a point. Is this our girl? This is our girl. That's what I'm fucking talking about. The holiest of gnomes.
Sup?
I love her. I love her so much.
You look like an angel.
Oh, this is what happens when you have inner peace.
It's good to see you too, Scanlan.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love him so much. Beat the ass, Pike. Come on, sweetie. I believe in you. Destroy undead. Oh, I really love the mace. This is the coolest way you could, this is the coolest way I've seen destroy undead. Pike's gotta be at least level 5, right?
This has gotten out of hand.
Yes, it has. Like, what is she trying to do?
I want to try something stupid.
I mean, can't be a new sensation. It's giving Legolas. It's giving the Battle of Pelennor Fields. I've got to give credit to, I think it's Sam Riegel who does Scanlan. His voice is amazing. That is disgusting. Why did you do that?
Mine fell first.
Yeah, no, time to go down.
Your name isn't on my list.
Kill him anyway! He killed Archie! Oh, better. Oh, we love a good wise woman!
Your weapons strike with the divine virtue of the Everlight.
Beat their ass! By the order of God!
Go, Percival. Take back what is rightfully
I feel like you could help clear the streets. I feel like there probably wouldn't have been anything left of Fedmire after that, but you know. I'm here for the symbolism. It's whatever.
Cass.
It's about time y'all had this conversation.
I wish I could go back and do things differently.
I know.
That's about as good as an I accept your apologies you gonna get, buddy, so you just might as well keep it pushing.
Your castle is,
Keyleth! Sometimes, conversation is not always good. Oh, I bet you this is Percy. Do you know her? We should ask Percy. Yeah, I was about to say, we need to ask Percy.
This is the only freedom I offer you.
Percy, wait!
I don't know, man. Do we need to wait? Do we need to wait? Maybe we should have asked him first. Like, I feel like you probably should have asked Percy. I feel like maybe we should have waited, but you know, it's whatever. I'm gonna let it go. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but I just feel like it was something that should have been brought up, you know? I'm just saying. Okay, yeah, this is the episode I accidentally started on earlier. So I saw this little part. Yeah, she's Dr. Ripley. That's what I thought. Ugh. Oh no.
Percy, wait!
I don't know. Does he need to wait? That was horrible. Oh.
You must be curious as to the information I possess.
Girl, I don't think he gives a shit.
Percy, hey, lovey pal, but we gotta deal with this smoke thing. I mean, you are legit fucked up.
No, Scanlan's right.
If Percy will let me.
I can only do so with consent. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Really? With rebels at the gates and the Briarwoods in this castle?
That's a good point. Maybe we should have covered this before we started doing all that, you know?
As soon as this is over, I will sort it out.
You're not gonna have the time, my guy.
It was a simple transaction. They needed an engineer, I needed a patron to fund my experiments.
Did you really think it would be that easy after you killed a bunch of people for them?
Their concerns lie with the ziggurat.
The what?
I think she's telling the truth.
I don't trust.
I mean, they're both right. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a big ask from Percy, and everyone's acting like it's something he should be doing. But like, this is a big deal for him and Cassandra. Like, I feel like everyone's being a bit too casual about it. I don't know what you expected, honey.
At the moment, you are the luckiest person.
She really is. Even though she is the one that killed his mama. And he seemed to have loved his mom very much. We love a good wise woman. Now, is she a druid or a cleric?
We take it back!
Get the ass. None of y'all are wearing armor.
Seeing as how we're two unattached adults.
Yeah, but Scanlan, how old are you?
Innovation is dangerous. Especially when you mix science and magic.
This cigarette.
Like, I don't know why you keep trying to curry favor with me. I fucking hate you.
But to what end is anyone's guess?
That's what's got me. Like, why?
Well,
I didn't need to apologize for living my life. I just needed to make peace with that.
Duh, you're my best friend. Except now, you glow in the dark.
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. My heart.
I warned you those vines have thorns.
All she did was scold him once. She scolded him once because of a botched love confession. They literally have bigger issues to deal with, Vax.
You must be dying to talk shop with an intellectual equal. Your friends seem pleasant enough.
Okay, insulting my friends is not the way to go about this, hun.
Where are we?
Our family tomb.
Then why weren't these guys undeaded? I think they were undeaded. Cool.
Did Lady Briarwood raise all the dead?
Yes! Yes, she did. Alright, let's get moving.
This is wrong.
Oh, I know.
I fucking love Grog. Grog's having the time of his life. Gotta love to see it.
Now.
You still think you can do this without me?
Percival is doing remarkably well for someone who shot an unarmed teenager over him being so angry. Good job, Grog.
You don't trust
No.
Well,
I don't trust her either.
Funny way of showing sometimes.
No, Vax has every reason to be a little upset.
Whatever the Briarwoods are planning down there, we must.
Percy has a point. Do it the JRPG way. Do the final dungeon.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in you, Keyleth.
Wait, what? No, Scanlan's the one who said...
No, you're not gonna win that one, Keyleth, honey.
We just hit the jackpot. Anybody have a
Scanlan.
plan?
The ziggurat. I don't know what it does. Oh no, I knew it. God damn it. I knew it. I was real. Oh, Vax made it. Damn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. Oh, Vax.
my brother.
I thought so. Ugh, I said this in the last episode and now I'm upset. She looks like she's been charmed though, so that makes me feel a little bit better. I would say that makes me feel a little bit better. It doesn't make me feel better. It actually hurts me a lot. I'm just saying that at least I saw the flash. It looks like she's charmed.
Always the unlucky one. Be a lamb, would you?
Oh. 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 That's not gonna happen.
Don't you at least want to see Grog die?
Scanlan, what the fuck? Oh, he's talking to Vax. Keyleth. Percy is in a state. This is not the right time to ask him for help. Keyleth's got it. You've got vines. That's what I'm talking about. I'm guessing that's the Sun Tree root. Oh, fuck. Yeah, but it doesn't last that long. Yeah, like Percy's broken. Now that was a slap that he needed. But we're still here. You need to snap out of it. See, that was the slap he needed. Nice. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love Keyleth's sheltered church girl persona. She's adorable. Get it, Scanlan. Jimi Hendrix ain't got nothing on you. Oh, okay. That's gotta be horribly playful. Getting healed the entire time. Very artfully placed bubbles, I see. Get it, Grog. Get it, buddy. Pull it. Come on. Yeah, I know. Poor Grog. Oh, that was so cool. Someone help Grog again.
Good to have you back, Percival.
Not really back. I'm still really fucked up.
I think I earned my freedom.
If you're lucky.
Nah, I still don't like you, bitch.
Is Captain Winky still there?
Still hanging on, buddies.
You still have your penis. I love him so much. Oh my god. Okay, so what is this ziggurat? And because ziggurat means a ton of different things. Oh, okay. I was like, why did they take Vax anyway? Well, they need a blood sacrifice. They're gonna, yeah. Oh, okay. So, wow. They did Archie dirty. I have never seen a man get done more dirty in an animated series than Archie. That was so abrupt and unceremonious. I'm upset, okay? I am upset. I have complaints, I have concerns, and honestly, the only concern I really have is the fact that I really liked him and they killed him off so suddenly, even though he was waving all of the death flags imaginable in that one scene. But it's whatever, because I liked him. I wanted him to survive, even though the story absolutely did not want him to survive. Anyways, the show really amped up the tension a lot because these are the last 4 episodes, and I gotta say, the ziggurat thing, it feels a little MacGuffin-y, but I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing because, you know, you need a MacGuffin for everything. Lord of the Rings, MacGuffin. That's the only one I can think of right now. Poor Vax and his fucking love confession did not go well. Although I feel like Keyleth only scolded him once. And I really like how even though Scanlan is the comedic relief, he is still able to pull his own weight, and quite literally in this instance, because he had to pull all of them at the same time. I would have to say that these are some of my favorite Grog moments. Some of my absolute favorites. Pike did get her appearance, which I was hoping for. I was hoping she would just kind of appear and save the day, and I'm really glad that she did because she's a little hero and I love her so much. I do appreciate that Vax's attitude is kind of coming to bite her in the back. I was hoping that that would be brought up at some point, and while it's not being talked about, one of the things the show does a lot is that when a character goes through a certain arc, they don't constantly hang a lampshade on it. Like, oh, Keyleth, you're getting so much more confident. Vex, if you keep giving people a hard time, they're gonna start not trusting you. They do a lot of show, don't tell, which I appreciate because I am so fucking tired of shows having to spell out how the characters feel every freaking time. It is so annoying. Yes, we see that they're sad. They don't have to describe it every 10 minutes. We don't need a montage showing how sad they are. We just need to see it in their interactions with people and the characters, because that's when people start saying that characters feel one-dimensional or one-sided, where other people have to constantly say, oh, this character's sad, oh, this character's depressed, oh, they're upset, oh, they're traumatized, and it's like, we can just see that. Show us that. You don't constantly have to tell us. One of the things I can't stand about about TV shows these days. I hate having shows that will spell out how a character feels every 15 goddamn seconds. What I want is characters who will interact with each other and not chew the scenery every 15 seconds because they stubbed their toe. I really enjoy this show because it shows how their mood and how their attitudes affect the people they interact with instead of, I don't know, narration or yet another pop song montage. That was a completely unnecessary rant, but I really feel that this show understands the fact that to become attached to the characters, they have to interact with other characters. Go off of yet another montage, which is one of the things I fucking hate about a lot of Amazon originals. There are so many depression montages, and it's like, please just fucking stop. This show does not do that. And I know they don't do it because they have a very limited time to work with. Once again, this brings me back to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because they have with so little time to work with, they have to fit all of the plot in there and all of the character moments in there, and they have to do it in a succinct fashion that will make sense. It can't just be a random amalgamation of events. It has to have a point, and every episode, every interaction has a point, even if that point is just to take the edge off. And once again, I know I seemed a bit spicy for that. Maybe it's because I was, but yeah, I really appreciate that the show likes the people that are watching it. This show has a love for the audience instead of a contempt for us. And I think that a lot of shows can really do with that more often. Hey Netflix, every time there's a third season or a second season, you don't constantly need to bring it up that the show is on Netflix. You don't need to constantly call back to events that happened in the first season. And it's really fucking annoying. Just tell the fucking story. Like every other streaming service out there. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just a little spicy today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe that's what it is. I would have to say that this is some of the best adult animation that I've watched since Arcane. And I've watched a lot in the interim. So with that being said, please like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more. If you would like to support this channel, you can find me on Patreon, and that way you get full reactions and bonus actions. There is a possibility that Nirvana and Fire could be moving to a Patreon only series, and that is for a number of reasons, but either way, you'll find a lot of exclusive content that you won't find on YouTube, mostly because of copyright, but that's not the point. You can find me on every piece of social media: Tumblr, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. And with that being said, thank you for watching, stay weird lovelies, and happy eating. My body is in no way prepared for that amount of dairy, but I do not care. And speaking of endings, we are at the final 2 episodes of VOX MACHINA, and I gotta say, it's been a bit of a ride, and I really enjoy this show. And I know I keep saying that pretty much over and over and over, but that's because I want to make sure that you know that I enjoy it, even though I may criticize it at times. I really enjoy this show because it's kind of one of a kind. Even with shows like Arcane and a lot of the stuff like the Dragon Age cartoon and Castlevania, this series, I think, could really take adult animation to its next mainstream level, because when they think of adult animation, they don't think of shows like these. They don't think of action. They don't think of drama. This might just be a petty gripe coming from me. I'm often called the anti-Disney adult, but that's besides the point. I feel like shows like this will keep companies like Disney from monopolizing the animation market and 1, stop overworking animators, and 2, let them spread their wings. And that's just how I feel, because I feel like a lot of mainstream movies are advertisements rather than shows, but this feels like an actual cohesive story. Like I said before, it's giving me Avatar: The Last Airbender feels. Now, for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK. I am a writer, a voice actress, and your resident lunatic. And today we are watching, once again, episodes 11 and 12 of The Legend of VOX MACHINA, based off of the live play podcast Critical Role. As I said before in episode 1, I I really love playing D&D. As a matter of fact, these days, it's a pretty big part of my life. Being a part of Historically Black Dice and playing in my own free time with, you know, my friends, family, and loved ones. Even though I am really, really into playing the game, I have only gotten into one live play podcast, and that was the Adventure Zone that was by the McElroy brothers. After that, when it came to live play podcasts, I just kind of fell off altogether because I preferred to play it myself. Has this show convinced me to listen to the Critical Role podcast? Not necessarily, but who knows? I really enjoy D&D. It really helped me find my place after I moved out of my parents' house. It helped me find a group of friends that I love and trust, and helped me find my better half. I mean, essentially the love of my life. So yeah, it means a lot to me. Now, you guys know that what I react to most on this channel are fantasy and action-based shows. Vox Machina, of course, is no exception. There are a lot of things that I like about the action in this show, but there are also a lot of things I don't like, and we're gonna tackle that at the end of the show. As far as its source content, I feel like it suits D&D, because depending on the player, initiative can actually get quite gruesome, depending on, one, what class you play, and two, basically how the players are. I have heard Matthew Mercer always asks, how do you want to end this? Or how do you want to finish this? Excuse me, you'll hear my fan going off in the background, but no, this actually made me mad. I actually made myself mad because we literally saw a bumper sticker that had the right phrase, how do you want to do this? Like, I literally saw it less than an hour before recording this, and I still got it wrong. More often than not, they can go into pretty graphic detail. So while I don't agree with the graphic nature of the show myself, just because it's not to my personal taste doesn't mean it doesn't suit the show. And I think huge fans will not be burned by the amount of graphic imagery, because I still feel like I'll find a way to put this by the end of the video, but there is just a certain line that they don't cross, and I appreciate that. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this comparison, but someone asked me if I liked the Arcane or Vox Machina better, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that question, because in my mind, neither of them are objectively better than the other, and I like them both pretty much the same. I feel like we should appreciate them for what they are before we start comparing them to each other. Animations like Castlevania, Arcane, Vox Machina, they are walking. Well, I wouldn't even say they're walking. I mean, they're sprinting pretty fast at this point, because the shows themselves are brilliant, but they are making way for more original projects down the line. I think with these shows, we will start seeing more original products that don't revolve around stuff like podcasts, video games, or books. Projects that can be completely original so we can watch stuff that's more innovative, more iconic even. I said this before in a previous episode. There is such a demand for a constant stream of content, be it from Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, from anywhere. There is such a constant demand of content that the time to create that content is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and therefore the production value, the way the actors are treated, the way the animators are treated, the way writers are treated is getting worse and worse and worse. And I believe that the more time we spend on projects like these, like Vox Machina, like Castlevania, like Arcane, instead of having them butt heads against each other, we should really be praising them for how they treat their animators, how they treat their writers, how they pay such close attention to a well-loved story, so more original products can get the same love, same attention, and same careful consideration that all these projects get. Because I sincerely believe, this is gonna sound very pretentious, and I apologize in advance, but we are losing a sense of originality. You can even see it in Pixar movies, where certain characters start to have the same, like, puffy-ish cheeks in every single movie. I'll stop ranting, I swear, but while it is nice to be like, oh, which one do you like better? I don't think that these are projects that are meant to be enemies. I think that they are all working to a goal that we should all, frankly, be aspiring to and demanding from the people who create our content. Now, I admit, I am a little bit worried about the finale, only because there is so much to wrap up in less than an hour. And this show has done a brilliant job of fitting a lot of information into a very short episode. So I absolutely think they can pull it off, but it is also something that would be very difficult to pull off in a satisfying way. But judging by the accolades and the excitement I see for the next season, I think they're gonna do just fine. Now, there are a couple of things that need to be taken care of, like what's going to happen to Cassandra, what's going to happen to Vax, what's gonna happen to Whitestone, what is going to happen to Vex and Vax's relationship. Is Vex kind of gonna own up to the things she said? Probably not. And I want to say something very briefly about Vex, because some of y'all seemed a little bit confused or take issue with something I said in the previous episode. I do not mind that Vex is like, do what I say and not as I do. I think that is a great character flaw. I hate this. I hate it when people say, oh, they're such a human character, because that's a cop-out in my opinion. But if I can be honest, very indicative of what an older sister or older sibling does. Well, she's actually Vax's twin sister. There are a lot of older siblings who are like, no, I did this and I don't want this to happen to you, so don't do that. Even though what you're doing is just a part of life, it could actually turn out better for you, even though it didn't for me, but don't do that regardless. It's just something that older siblings do, and I actually think that's quite brilliant. To be honest, I think she's one of the best written characters. I need to find out something. I wonder why Percy is so eager to take revenge and why it seems to take him over. I'm wondering, is it some sort of supernatural force, or is he just that angry? Because I'm feeling a lot of comparisons with Percy to Wen Kexing from Word of Honor, and I'll harp on that later, maybe even in another video, because I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that, but I'm excited to see how they do it. Now, with that being said, we are gonna go ahead and put on our headphones, and we are going to commence with the drama, my friends. Okay, so we're starting at the ziggurat, picking up right back where we left off, like we do in most of the episodes, and apparently ziggurat just means pyramid, which is hilarious. And someone told me she is the voice of Azula, which I can definitely tell. Wow, Cassandra still just covered in blood. Yeah, Delilah definitely seems like the brains of the operation in this. Green is bad.
It wasn't a spell book, it was an instruction manual. Drawings, the symbols, it all had to do with that name.
Wow, this is yeah, he's definitely something.
The power to return to our plane.
Oh, fun.
I don't give a shit what they're doing. I just want my brother back.
Okay, but you should give a shit what they're doing, because if you get your brother back, he could still be cursed. So, like, maybe think about this a little bit.
You and I will be together forever. Let any who would stop us shatter against what we have built.
This is what we call exceptionalism, everybody.
I'll take Vax. Piece of cake.
Grog.
Yeah, don't kill him. Yeah, okay, no.
Buddies, we still need somebody to handle Silas.
Buddies. Why does Pike refer to Grog as a plural? Like, is that just a verbal tick? Or I just noticed that.
Goody.
Come with me. Our minds.
Are you hitting on me?
Percy, they'll hear.
I mean, she's unarmed. Strangle her. Like, she's unarmed. Go, just get her. You're stronger than her. And she's unarmed. You don't have to shoot her. Well, I guess he has to. Oh, it has a name. Okay, Percy will not have done this, will not have blown this on purpose. Oh shit, okay.
All right, look, you might as well surrender. You're outnumbered and there's no—
Yeah, but they're much more powerful. Oh, those noises are hard on the ears. Something that should have been done a while ago. Restrain him, find some way to restrain him. It's the I know you're in there somewhere fight. Who is Orthax? This dark smoke is not letting Percy get away with. Maybe you should be doing that to Vax, but it's whatever. But I'm here for Keela. I'm here for Keela taking on the boss. Oh no, it's the fight Borner sword. Come on, both of y'all get in the fight. Ooh, ooh, jeez. Ooh, get his ass, Pike. Get his ass. Get it. Oh damn, he's been silenced. She's not trying to kill him, but he's definitely trying to kill her. I don't think that's how that spell works. Like, if it was that easy to just be like, hey, snap out of it, then it wouldn't be a spell that works. That could have still absolutely have killed her, but you know. She's clearly not in her right mind. The summary of this episode oversold Percy's state of mind. Like, he seems to be thinking pretty logically, despite the fact that he is battling two forces at once. Fight, Boner. Ooh, get it, Pike. Get it, girl. Ooh. Is she, or is she going to fight yet another fight? Oh, he's like, my gnome? Oh, the D20s.
Probably a good thing I can't hear you right now.
He just said my hero. Totally not something dirty. Orthax. That name does not sound familiar.
So, you're going to kill your own
Oh, I like you're not trying to kill Percy. Cassandra. Jesus Christ. This man just can't win. Cute. Percy really can't be allowed to have nice things, can he? Yeah, she's definitely under a thrall. Keyleth. Come on, Keyleth. I believe in you. Do something. Oh, and Grog is still unconscious. I believe you can. Keyleth has a concussion. Oh, is she about to... Ooh, okay. What you got? What you got, girl? Come on. Oh, okay. What have we got, Keyleth? What are you about to do? Des Pike said, you're their light now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, punch Silent as hard as possible right now. She's still hitting him. Aw. Yep, exactly.
I was ready to kill you just now.
Is that different from any other day? Oh, yes! Get her, get her, get her, get her! Scanlan's still cursed.
Oh, Pike! Oh, thank God that's over.
Yeah, something tells me he couldn't handle silence very well. Nope, 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 nope. Who is that? Is that Grog? Yes! And this time, I am going to destroy you.
Not tired of losing to me, oaf.
To be fair, he didn't actually lose to you. You just got lucky. Grog doesn't lose, okay? Grog doesn't lose. Go fuck yourself. Oh. I love these wide shot fight scenes. They're amazing. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of Jackie Chan movies.
What? I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no. Grog won the wisdom saving throw somehow. Oh, yes! Get him. Get him. Get him. Alright, Keyleth. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I do worry about Keyleth's overall constitution when she's doing stuff like this. She's so small, and I just want her to be okay. This is gorgeous. This is just beautiful. Like, Keyleth is responsible for a lot of very beautiful scenes in this show. You're not the only one who can cast silence, bitch. He can take it. He was thrown off of a several-story pyramid. He can take it. Sorry, Delilah, but I do not feel bad for you. Sucks to suck, Silas. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, bitch. Stop. Yes, please. Hug. God damn it! She's about to sacrifice herself to the Whispered One. Yep, it's very much giving Azula. Yes, you did. Oh, I don't like that. But you're technically not holding up your end of the bargain?
Take it easy. She ain't going nowhere.
Okay, yeah, but everything else is happening?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Okay, but describe it anyway. We've been through a lot. Oh, entropy. I saw that. That's not... Okay, it's a door. Are we sure we're gonna be able to do this? Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, see, now are we gonna be able to do this? Okay, are we gonna be able to stop her? Get her. Oh yeah, she's probably not doing great. Keyleth has taken a lot of damage this time. Oh my god. Then what are we gonna do? Ooh, okay. Hit her again! Hit her again! I don't know how, but do it! Keyleth has taken a lot more damage than I thought this episode! Don't. Do not. Yes, this is very shocking and horrifying, but I swear to God, if Keyleth is actually dead, I am burning this place to the ground. We have Revivify. I know this. They're at level 9. I don't fucking care.
You promised.
Get fucked, Delilah. Please let this be all there is, because I'm tired of hearing her mouth.
I need to do this quickly before...
God damn it, Pike! Okay, she didn't do that on purpose, but that makes everything complicated. Scanlan, you can heal! Come on, buddy! Apply pressure to the wound. Scanlan! I swear to God, if she's actually dead, I'm fighting. I'm fighting everyone in the writer's room. They could all kiss my ass. Amazon is really breaking my immersion with a commercial right now, with a Jeff Bridges commercial of all things. Like, Jeff, we don't... Stop, okay? We don't need this. We were watching something interesting. What is it with streaming services and giving you commercials even though you're already paying for no commercials? Okay, so what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? The climactic fight is already passed.
Try this, quickly.
Can she swallow that? That should be like necrotic damage or something. Ha! Whoa, Percy! You can't lift her though.
Done with you yet.
Damn. Cassandra just took her by the hair like, bitch, and they're dragging her down the stairs like a fucking suitcase. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No! Do we still have enough time to make this work? Yeah, but they already took the elixir. She doesn't have another one. Although, I see no reason why it wouldn't work after they left, after she's digested it, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna nitpick. But this is... I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm mad. I'm mad, I'm pissed. Ah! I don't know. You're a rogue. You don't have that kind of magic.
What more could I lose?
I don't know. Probably nothing more than what everyone else lost because of you. Oh! I think we need to acknowledge the fact that something is deeply wrong with Percy. But that's only Keyleth and Pike saw that.
I thought she meant he was just depressed.
Of course you did.
Better for it.
Yeah. Oh, Vax did save her life.
I don't think much of Percy.
I'm not sure how much of Percy is left.
Vexalia, what are you doing?
Doing the same thing she did for you. Darling. It's the darling for me, y'all. It's the darling for me. Oh, he is terrified. The poor thing. Dang, everybody's in a bad way. Oh, that's cool shit, though. That's cool. I love monsters. I'm so glad Keyleth is still alive. Good job, Scanlan. We're just dragging her around like a suitcase at an airport. I just need Delilah, like, as a purple suitcase being rolled around Hartsfield Jackson. Oh. Remember when I said how Pike and Percy's story parallel each other? This is the shit I'm talking about. This is so good. Okay, Orthax, we really don't have time.
Let her go!
Now Cassandra's like, they're really going all in on the torture Percy card. This man is really not allowed to have nice things. And poor Keyleth is like, my everything is broken.
He has to reload eventually.
No, I don't think he does. Oh, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen. Yes, let the hate flow through you. Jeez. No, I think he needs a little more help.
One well-placed shot and a pain.
Percy, I think you need a new therapist, buddy. Oh, Crow Monster. I love it. I like him so much. I love that design.
Give me souls to feast upon.
Oh, Murder Demon. Cool, cool.
Against a demon? What? You're his sister. Reach him.
It's a bit of an ask, Vex, because you weren't able to reach Vax, but whatever.
Find the real Percy within. Find my brother.
Please?
I'm here for you.
Which is pretty much all you need to say to someone who's going through some bad shit. Stop. Stop. Orthax. Relax. Orthax, stop keeping Percy from his character development, goddammit! Dang, they're just not letting him have it. My dude cannot have nice things.
Don't forfeit your own soul.
That's what the 6th bullet is for.
You know who to trust, Percy.
I don't know, you haven't really been that great lately. Is he gonna shoot himself? Wow, good idea, Percy! Oh, well that's not good. Oh my god, please hug her. I need it. Oh god, I love Grog so much. Okay, but can Cassandra kill her? Okay, there we go. Sometimes a bitch just needs to die. I'm sorry. Good for her. Good for her. That one was for me. Thank you. No, I wasn't forgiving her. I was just letting you have that one. Peace. You should probably use... Yeah, I would use the one you found in Dr. Anders' bag. You were being way too optimistic, Percy. Good idea. Thank you, Scanlan. See? Bitch! Oh my god, please just hug your sister!
Total guess.
It probably still needed to be destroyed anyway. Ugh. Oh, that's gotta stink. I guess we'll be doing cremation from now on? Oh, she calls her Kiki now too, please!
My entire adult life has been driven by fear and vengeance.
I am not the leading type. How many times do I have to say it?
Help me ensure it lives forever.
Oh my god, please just hug your sister. I realize you're not a hugging family, but I need the closure.
And it's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
Can she return it? She has a lot to live up to.
I just can't.
Ooh, but you want to a little bit though. He does not look experienced. Yeah, see, that's a,
Hopefully it's not dangerous.
Besides, you need to get punched in the face now and then.
And punched emotionally. I feel like Percy should stay with Cassandra a little bit more, but, you know.
Only some trees I've seen before, and they have to be alive, and also I have to be strong enough, and I think I can only do it like once a day, so, you know what? Just forget I brought it up.
Darling, you've got this.
It's the darling for me. I love Vex so much. Oh, that's the best thing I've seen all day.
Archery's just the best.
They put a lot of attention on that line, so I'm guessing that's something she says often on the podcast. I still think they should have hugged, but that's just one black woman's opinion. Whatever. I just needed the, yeah. And they have a home, and they're like a little family. The never-ending battle with doors. Oh, she's much more confident in her healing now.
My masterpiece
Is it a naked woman? Okay.
To the cloud top.
What, like now?
We just got back. I'm tired. Gilmore!
Saved us from this threat.
Oh, okay. So we're not in trouble this time. To be fair, you were under a spell. And to be fair, several people fell victim to that spell, including members of Vox Machina.
I renounce the throne and cede the government to the Council of Taldor.
Oh.
We will be adding a few more.
Dragon. I'm sensing a dragon. Oh, yeah. Everybody run.
Gods above.
Everybody run. Oh, that looks like more than one. Oh, that's so many. Ooh. Everybody run. Looks like they came back to avenge their cousin. God, Taldori just can't win. Jeez. Oh, okay. I like that ending because you got your nice sequel hook, the second season. I like it. I dig it. Vox Machina asks us 2 questions. What do you do when you hit rock bottom? And who do you find there? Now, there are 2 characters specifically who hit that rock bottom and didn't know what else to do. You have Pike and you have Percy. Percy's entire family was killed, and the only thing he had to rely on was revenge. And because of that, he was sort of taken advantage of by Orthax. According to the subtitles, I realized they never actually called the creature by their name. Because of his anger and his desire for revenge, he was manipulated and exploited. However, that did lead him to the arms of Vox Machina, the people who eventually saved him. And even though they're still inching their way up from rock bottom, he still became a better person because of it. Because when you are broken, the only thing you can really do is make yourself into something different, because you can't really put the pieces back to the way they fit before. And that's how people grow and change throughout the years, how people get past trauma. And some people, unfortunately, don't make it, like Delilah. Delilah was at rock bottom. Her husband was dying. No one could help her. And just like Percy, she was pretty much manipulated by the Whispered One. However, she did do a lot of horrible things because of that. And I think her being manipulated by the Whispered One is pennies compared to the horrible shit she did to appease it. She did not rely on herself. She relied on other people's sacrifices, their blood, their terror, their torment. She relied so heavily on the potential of something rather than the very tangible support that she had around her. She didn't make it. And on the other hand, you also have Pike, who, while I wouldn't say didn't necessarily hit rock bottom per se, she was in a bad way. She was tormented by the fact that she could not reconcile her upbringing in the Everlight with the life she lives now. A lot of people struggle with this throughout the years because a lot of us were raised with religion. A lot of us were raised to think and act a certain way to appease and honor some sort of higher power, even if that higher power is your parents. Maybe you enjoy something that your religion looks down upon. Or, I mean, this is often a struggle seen within the LGBTQ community. This is kind of an issue in the D&D community as well, especially in the early 90s, because there was a whole satanic panic over D&D, and if you don't believe me, watch one of Tom Hanks's first short films, and a lot of people had to reconcile things they loved and enjoyed and the friends that they had made with the fact that their religion disapproved of it. I personally don't believe that you have to choose one or the other, but a lot of people out there do, and for a moment, Pike did. But the Everlight told her, you love me by loving you and loving your life. You heard my voice get a little bit jumpy there because I believe that that is a lesson that a lot of people need to hear, and it can bring peace to a lot of people. What matters is your happiness and your well-being. And even though I am not a fan of anti-revenge narratives, I do get the message about Percy's storyline, because at the end of the day, when you get your revenge, you're still you. You will still have to battle your demons no matter how much revenge you get. At the end of the day, it will not fix you. And some things do not need to be fixed. Percy sort of learned that it's not about them, it's about you. It's about you and how you feel, and if you can make peace with yourself and forgive yourself. And once again, not a fan of anti-revenge narratives. I get why it's important for Percy's character arc in particular. Now, on the show overall, I think this show is brilliant, and I think it is a very loving tribute to a well-loved piece of media, because it also seems to satisfy several of the fans, and it seems to bring a lot of new people into the fandom, and even people who do not know Dungeons and Dragons really love this show. And that's always the goal, isn't it? To get people who don't know what the show is to really fall in love with it. I really enjoyed this show, mostly because it is a very tight, cohesive narrative, and because it's a tight and cohesive narrative, all of the characters are treated with an equal amount of respect, even though narratively they may not be. Like I kept saying how everyone kept bagging on Scanlan. The show gives them their due. No matter how many jokes they make, no matter what they say, they get to have their day in the sun, and more than one day. One of the things I believe that makes a brilliant comedic relief is a character who you can see all of their emotions, their pain, their sorrow, but you can still come back and make them funny. That makes a good comedic relief. If you give the comic relief a tragic backstory and you find out why they act the way they do, you have to be very careful, because if you want them to continue being the comic relief, you can't make it too awful. Then no one else will find it funny. And if you need an example, the Ice King from Adventure Time, because after the episode Remember You, I did not find the Ice King funny. One thing that I did not like about the show, and I've said this several times, it shouldn't come as a surprise to you, but the graphic nature of it. Now, do I believe it suits the show? Yes, but I am always of the mind that excessive gore is spectacle. Now, this might be because it's very hard for me to look at specifically, but it really isn't to my personal taste. However, there wasn't so much gore that I couldn't watch the show at all, and you could always see it coming. Parts of this show are gross and quite difficult to look at. You can't watch TV shows and read books like AO3. There will never be a comprehensive list of each potential trigger or content warning that someone might have, which a lot of people find to be a bad thing. I actually don't care. So the matter is that this show was mindful of that. This show could have gone full Game of Thrones, especially where Delilah and Cassandra and Vax were concerned. They've had a pretty solid line that they couldn't cross, and I said this in the beginning of the episode. Let me see if I can rephrase this properly. Because this show was made with a lot of love. Hang on, give me a minute. They didn't want you to have to fast forward through any of the scenes. There are some shows that sort of bask in the moral superiority of, oh, we don't do that here. A lot of Netflix shows do this, basically blowing smoke up their own ass about how progressive they're being with their story. Stories can be progressive, they can have tons of representation, and they can speak to the people who really want respect in the media they consume. Arcane was a great example of this. They let these characters, be they sapphic, gay, chronically ill, disabled, multicultural, multiracial, etc. They just let those characters exist and let them live their lives and be a part of the story, rather than removing them from the narrative altogether to talk about how special they are because the maker of the show feels like they should receive some award for creating a black person. I am only ever seeing this in adult animated projects, and that's why I like them so much. I very rarely say things are a masterpiece, so don't be offended when I say that I don't think it's necessarily a masterpiece. I'll be honest with you. When it comes to adult animation, I have not seen a masterpiece yet. I am not sure if I ever will. I will say that the show is iconic, and I believe that people will be talking about it for a very, very long time, apart from its original podcast. And I hope in my heart of hearts that because this was so successful, we will see more of it. Now, we have been seeing a lot of shows like Invincible. That's a little too much for me. I think that at the end of all of this, as we are seeing a steady incline of more adult animation that cares about its audience, we better see more or I'm gonna run out of content. Vox Machina is iconic. Critical Role is almost a whole D&D subculture on its own. Judging by the love you guys have shown in the comments and just the excitement I see for more to come, I think this show has absolutely honored the content it came from, honored its fans, and honored all of us and its creators as a result. And I am very, very thankful for the opportunity to enjoy it with all of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you so much for watching. I love it when a show really captures people's imaginations, and I hope when you see stuff like this and it inspires you, that you find peace in it. I know the world is very challenging these days, but I hope when it comes to artistic inspiration and your own artistic endeavors, that it brings you peace and you are able to bring it into the world. And you can stand right alongside great pieces like VOX MACHINA. I believe everyone has that potential, and I believe you in particular have that potential as well. Now, with that being said, please like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you would like to see more. You can support this channel on Patreon. There you get uncut reactions every day before I post. So I post on Wednesdays and Fridays, so you will see the full reactions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Right now, we are doing a binge watch compilation of Nirvana and Fire. It was originally going to be The Untamed. It was going to be a rewatch, but Nirvana and Fire is going to be a Patreon only series from now on, mostly because I'm tired of battling copyright. You can find me on every piece of social media, Instagram, Tumblr, TikTok, and Twitter, but mostly Tumblr and TikTok because fuck Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure doing this with you. Stay weird, lovelies, and happy eating.